And then and Hayley's done her hair because on the recording she's just knows that that's on now. She always feels a little bit. I don't quite capture her as well as I might with pictures and screenshots. At least on the YouTube, Hayley, you were giving a nice laugh and smile. So usually it picks, the first minutes or so to what's the opening screen should be on YouTube. So that should be a nice one. Great. And then just go on the checklist down below there. The discussions. Bernadette, that'd be great. Yep, just that top. I know, just the first one under discussions. Yep, cool. And as I said, I thought often, well, it's fair to say, Hayley and I have had experiences where it's taken us not just minutes like you've just done now to get to here. We have had certain experiences where it's taken us a bit just to get to this page. So we are already winning, right? So that's great.
I have worked with Basecamp before at Target, but a long time ago.
I thought you might have. Yeah, it's good when people, have a bit of a sense of what it's about. You know that that's not related to social media as such. It's just a project management tool. Yeah, so that's good. So yeah, today we're all here, and so I'll just get you to scroll down slowly, so we kind of just talk about what we're going to do and anything that we kind of need. Thank you so much already for looking after the accounts. I've taken out, because you paid one direct to the bank, I've actually taken that out of Easy Debit if you still want to use that. Otherwise, you might want to do something differently. But, I think you paid me direct to bank. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you don't need to do that when you do the authority on the Easy Debit. That was all. So that was already in there, but I've taken it out now, just so you know. But we're going to talk about that maybe later on as well.
Yeah, I don't know what that means, but I will say to you,
yeah, sure.
There's some flaw in Xero in my life.
Yeah.
And the very first Xero invoice we ever got was from a company called Coastal Staircases.
Yeah.
Maybe 2 years ago. And every invoice from any Joe comes from Coastal Staircases on the header. So
is that
I
right?
see it and I go, why is Coastal there again? Has Barry bought something off Coastal? And I go, okay. And then I tweaked finally and I looked inside and it was your bill.
That's
your
so
invoice.
Bizarre. You should.
And I couldn't find a way to put it on credit card. So
yeah, no, that's right. Yeah, because we use Easy Debit rather than you could be able to take a copy of the invoice, I think, and then just use the details, which is probably what you did, right? So it's just
yeah, I did.
details. Yeah. What you could do, you want to forward that? I can send it to under the license. That's weird because you would have thought that I've only just changed over the license with Xero, so you would have thought that that the it would. Yeah,
I
it
think
would be
they're
my
really
end that
good.
would affect that rather than your end. Do you know what I mean? So you wouldn't have
See
thought.
that 20th the 10th, 374?
Yeah, yeah.
They're
Okay,
you.
cool. That's so strange.
And look at them all. And
And
only
they're
the
all
first one is in 2018. Only that one was from Coastal Staircases.
forward one of those just back to me, and
Yeah.
I'll ask our people why that would be, and see if they can let you know what you could do to change that, because that's so odd.
Yeah.
It's just it must be how you're registered in the system or something. That's so strange.
But I'm sort of not. The way I got registered is because Coastal sent me an
But the
invoice.
first one to probably send you an email. That's so strange.
Yeah.
So I've never seen that, so I love it. Anyway, we'll ask and see if our bookkeeping mob can work out why that might be that you're getting that. Awesome. The next two things, I think we generally just talk about what we need. We're going to talk about what are we going to use as our sort of main cover image. Now you've
So
got.
you can see me. So
Yeah, we
I
can see you.
have
Yeah.
this lighting up the room.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
I wanted to do it on there because you're saying you want a laptop and a phone and something else, and I thought I'll just get the iMac set up.
Oh yeah.
But I couldn't get into Whereby.
Are you able to get into it now? You've downloaded Chrome?
I don't know. I'll have a go. I then put Basecamp in it for some reason because I'm keen on trying all this stuff.
I have heard people having to download Chrome before. I wouldn't have thought that it's a Chrome specific, but maybe it works best on. Who knows?
Yeah. No, well, it's not.
Yeah, you can have a. Well, while we're doing it, you want to try that. As you said, we've made good time to here, so maybe just try where you feel most comfortable working.
It's okay. Yep.
The other good thing is nowadays is in the past, if we were doing this time last year, I'd probably be sitting on a table. Me and Hayley would be either side of you. But nowadays, that's not even in our thinking, right?
It's okay. I'm used to it.
Yeah. And so, do by all means try and get that so that you can do it from there if that's where
No,
you
it
think. But
still doesn't work.
this is looking like it's going to work fine. And realistically, for now, it's probably going to be our best bet. So, have we got a square profile image for you? I have a feeling when you did the proposal, you might have used a more of a rectangular one. Do you know if you've got a square profile, or would we need to make one for you, Bernadette?
A profile
The actual logo. So that logo,
No,
300 bucks.
I've actually asked. There's someone doing a in satchel, a little card I put in the satchel to say thank you.
Okay, yeah.
And they've got the logo and everything. And I said, can you just give me a 300 by 300?
I'll be able to do that for you, at least
Can
for
you?
today's purpose. Yeah, so with my primitive graphic design, but yeah, because it's because of the nature of the logo being on a white background, that's pretty easy for at least I've got enough skills to be able to do that, I think.
I can't do anything.
Yeah, so we'll do that. That's easy.
I couldn't even do the photo.
What I was going to say, if you want to go to your website for a second, as far as the landscape photo hero,
Yeah.
I'd love to. Probably what the normal view, for us normal people's view. You've got 3 transitioning images, I think. You've got the lady in the bamboo.
4.
There's 4, is there? And then there's the lady in the kitchen, which may well be used elsewhere. There's the lady on the sofa. And then there's the lady again on the sofa. I reckon, so one of those should be, and I reckon it shouldn't be the lady in the kitchen.
Do you like the heading?
I love all your calls to action on each of one of these.
Did you see what I put there for you?
Oh,
Bamboo.
yep. Oh, whereabouts am I looking at that? I've seen it on all sorts of things. I love. You've got, to be honest, you've got all these. Feel special working home. Yeah.
But you had said I didn't call to bamboo, so I put it up here.
Actually, let me show. Actually, I've gone and looked at my website, so let me have a look. Where are you meaning?
Oh, you look at the
bamboo
screen.
clothing, that looks great. Oh, yep. I have. I've been looking at it on my big screen.
Then I've said it's an affordable luxury, and I just repeat myself.
Beautiful. No, that's great. That's fantastic.
You probably only see 3 because this last shot's not on brand really, but there you go.
Yeah, so I reckon, and maybe Hayley would be able to, go between the 3 of us. But I like the lady. I think that lady grey on white is
on the bed.
Yeah, is a very good sort of.
And that's the one I tried to resize, and you want 800 by 315 or something, and I could only get it to 800 by 600.
I think we'll be okay. No, we'll be able to work with it. Don't worry, that's okay. But I just think that's a much better one to put across the images. I just think it sort of says more. It's got a better coverage across things. You know what I mean? The lady that's at the moment on the Facebook page, particularly. Is not as good as this one is probably the best way to say it, right? And in Hayley, for our perspective, each one of these covers is great because basically they all have a positioning on them. I love the positioning statements you've used on them, Bernadette. They're awesome, right? So they're really good. Cool. So if you just want to flick back to the base camp on the right, the tab on the right. That's it. And then, so yeah, we're going to be fine with an image and with logos, and you've got plenty of good copywriting that we can use around the about information, particularly just to make sure that's all consistent. So if you just scroll down a little bit further, what we'll do, scroll down a little bit, you've got Basecamp, so that's all good. Do you want, Hayley, maybe now just share the Dropbox access as well to...
Sure.
Just so Hayley will send you an email that just says this is the Dropbox for your project. If you just want to copy some imagery into there at some point today, you can. But it's just a good way for us so that already there's a couple of things on there. There's the proposal and different things in the Dropbox, but mainly it's for the imagery, just in case there's imagery that we can't easily take off the website. That's all. But I think most of your ones can be taken off. So. It's just if we need to use a Dropbox, you've got the Dropbox folder. That's all.
Yep.
So you're going to flick that across, Hayley, yeah?
Yeah, I'm just getting into it now. It's a bit slow.
Perfect. While Hayley's doing that, so then what we'll do is we tend to work through in a particular way, and I'm going to let Hayley sort of guide you through the next part, Bernadette, once we get out of this checklist, right? But I just thought I'd talk you through first. So what we're going to do is we'll open up in order these social media sites, right? So we'll start on LinkedIn, then we'll go to Facebook next, and then if you scroll down a little bit, we'll go to Instagram, we'll create the Twitter. We'll make sure that Google My Business is complete, how it should be complete, and we'll create a YouTube channel as well. I think at the moment you need a channel created, right?
I've tried 100 times to do Google My Business, but you actually have to put a specific address, yeah?
No, I think, we'll be, you don't have to, not if you don't serve from that address, we'll be fine.
Okay.
So today is your lucky day. Today is the 101st time that we're going to make sure today works. And Google owns YouTube, so we just make sure that, but I've had in the past a bit of a love-hate. Now I'm pretty friendly with both of them, so we'll get them going and set up how they're very easy then for you to access and know how you can do whatever you want to do on those two channels as well. Hootsuite we just set up. Have you ever had a scheduler platform before? So we just use the free Hootsuite version, which gives you 3 channels. And we do a little thing called if this then that, which means your Instagram posts go through to Twitter, just so that it makes the most of you. Just only have to use the free platform, but you're still getting 4 channels worth of posts going out. So so that's the best use of that. We'll work out with you your short about, because each of the the Instagram and Twitter, in fact most of them have a short bio and a longer detail, right? So we'll work through with that. We'll actually use this message thread as a bit of a cut and paste to work those things out, a copy and paste I should say. And then so that'll take us probably the best part of 2 to 3 hours, right? So we kind of that's generally the sort of allowance around that setup session part. And then we'll move into here, and this is where we kind of do that almost reverse briefing, because a lot of people particularly come to us and they know they want to sell more. That's kind of an obvious, right? But and clearly yours is a very sellable product. Yours is much different to many of the clients that we work with. We're sick to death of. We're going to be so glad once council elections are done. We've got WA elections anyway. Political, that's not quite as sellable as what our Hana intimates are, right? So clearly we understand that's the intent of today. And getting to there, we want to protect you across all of the platforms in terms of having that brand consistent across everything, including the way it's written. We want to give you that sort of differentiation. Oh, yep, there you go there.
Yeah.
So you can add that to your Dropbox. Perfect. And what you might do then, well, we'll let you sign in then now that you've got that. Good work, Hayley. Good work, Bernadette.
How do you sign in there?
It looks like you've had a password. Have you had a password before?
This is the password for Google.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this one here, I'll just try sign in with Google then maybe.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Up the top, if you
Here we go. This is where we're going to be dancing. Hold on. I typed it all into a spreadsheet last night, and Barry rang, and I did something with the computer and lost it. And he's going, "You can't have lost it. It would have saved." And I said, "Well, I promise you, I've lost it."
Did you was Barry in trouble because of that?
Well, he wasn't here, so the conversation was short.
Dang, Barry.
Okay, sign in with Google.
Yeah, sign in with Google. At least, as you said, you're up with that, and it looks like it's going to.
The Hana Intimates one, yeah.
Yep, it's looking good.
Might as well save the password. I've got no idea what it is.
Absolutely.
What's that? Business trial ended.
See next steps. Okay. The Jason drops top.
I don't know what I'm doing. Keep it? I don't want to keep it. Jason. It's a problem I have. But anyway, okay, cancel him.
Yeah, looks like that's not what you want to do. Yeah, so cancel Dropbox Business.
Do I need business?
No, I wouldn't
No.
have thought so. Yeah,
I
just
just
go. Yeah, so
Yeah.
you're basically, it becomes a little purple box is usually your own one. So
That one.
yeah, that one. What happens when you just do Dropbox? You go up the top now, disband team and log out. Okay, let's try that. There you go. Now you're in this part, and that's it. So there you go. Now you've just got the BH up the top.
Unbelievable.
So that's
That
good.
happened by accident, but there you go.
No, well, accidents sometimes happen for good, so that's good. Well, let's just drag Dropbox then to the left of, I don't know, Shopify, because we don't really going to need that for now. I imagine, possibly, there's a good chance that you're going to have your Dropbox is already on your laptop too, is it?
Yeah, I'm on the laptop.
Yeah. So and when you're on the laptop, you'll be able to then use it that way too. So Dropbox being a cloud thing, so that's all good. All right. So let's go back to Basecamp again, which is on the far right, I think. Yeah. And basically the idea being differentiate you from your other online knicker competitors and sleepwear and that sort of thing, because hopefully they're not doing it as well as you. They may well be paying over the odds as far as time and that sort of thing. So we want to probably for you, as I said before, I think your best bang for the buck is likely to be good ads. Realistically, is my good ads and good targeting, right? So that's what we want to kind of do to sell more stuff. So we want you to be top of mind of the people that already know you, but then we want to get to the people that don't know you. So that's the tactics. And then we're going to talk to you. Largely, that's going to be around a saved audience that we're going to set with you today. So at the moment, I think I may have asked this before, but I'll ask again. Given you are based here in Melbourne and you kind of promote that, is most of the people that have bought in the past from Melbourne?
No.
No? Okay. What would be the
No.
breakup of where they've been buying from?
Well, you should be able to see it pretty easily in here.
Okay.
But great.
This is your
I can get it for us, but it's definitely not Melbourne. Like any skew to Melbourne, I think is more because of the local activity we've done.
Yeah, okay.
By location.
Australia. So at least we're heavy Australia, right? We're heavier Australia, is that fair to say?
Oh yeah.
Heavy Australia and then the United States. So it's still pretty strong though, but again, the old saying, how do you eat an elephant? So I think we need to stick to Australia pretty strongly.
Well, see all this stupidity here.
Yeah.
I get a lot of pervs. A lot of people want to look at the girl.
Of course.
You know?
And realistically, they'd probably be quite disappointed, I imagine. So,
They don't stay long.
not because the girls aren't attractive. It's just because, as you said, you're not that sort of site. So that's okay. We want classy. We want classy prospects coming in here, and that's what we'll be targeting. So let's just go back to that checklist again, Bernadette.
Yeah, I can't find it, but I can do it. But really, a big surprise to me is Canada and WA. Canada.
Oh yeah, I think that probably
Queensland and WA.
Yeah, okay. I think we might want to have a strong, as you said, we'll get to that and look at where we want to target specifically, and we probably have a bit of an ABC type target audience where we just stretch it out to capital cities and across Australia. All right, so as I said, you've got great calls to action in terms of or positioning statements, I'd call them, almost on the website. And your call to action is pretty clear. It's shop online, right? Shop now is probably the other thing. So that's what we want them to do when they get there. And then we're going to just scroll it a little bit further down, because then the main thing becomes, so initially we would do a little bit around connecting with strategic others, be they personal people, potentially one or two on LinkedIn, and just show you how we would do that. That's a bit of homework should you choose to do it. But otherwise, it's business to business type connection. Through the channels themselves, and we'll talk. That'll make more sense when we get there, because in Ads Manager, what we do is twofold. Basically, clearly, you already have it established, but we're just going to make sure the saved audience is really particular to who you want it to see your ads. And we'll get that. Do you know if that pixel code is sitting on the website at the moment? Is there a bit of pixel on code telling you what's happening?
A Facebook pixel?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's on there. Okay, cool. Well, we'll have a look at that too. Just check what it's telling us. That's normally how we get told. So you were looking at Shopify detail, and others will look at their Google Analytics. From our perspective, not that we wipe our hands, but from our perspective, if the Facebook pixel's telling us that this many thousands of people or thousands of flares are occurring through the website, and that they're not then doing what we want them to do, i.e. shop online, then we may have a slightly bigger problem than social media, right? So that's perhaps part of the thing. And I know that's probably what we're trying to remedy today is, in a way, is because your past sense that, you're not getting much traction through particularly any ads that you've run in the past. So we'll have a look at those ads and we'll see how we can do those better so that you do get some traction on them, because that's the intent. And certainly so that we know that the campaigns that we're running are the campaigns most likely to give you traction, right, and get you people doing what they intend to do.
Absolutely.
And then the other thing is, we don't believe that ads work without education. So really, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, we'll be doing doing posts. Effectively, given you're fairly product based, I think we talked about this a little bit last time. We'll focus on a particular line maybe one day. We'll potentially focus on reviews another day. We'll focus on bamboo another day, and so we won't necessarily have to spend too much time. We'll just make sure we've got a good even spread of educating around what it is you sell, why it is people should buy them, and what other people are saying about them. Right. So I think that's generally our sort of mix of marketing type posts, right? They aren't being advertised. They're just basically educating the whole time to get people to know, yeah, this is a good brand. This is one I'm going to keep coming back to, sort of thing. That's the idea of those posts, just so you know. Yep.
And in the beginning, I tried to do like I had this winter warmers and it was just freezing in Melbourne. But I didn't know how to get the audience right. And so it ended up winter warmers went to Australia and it was moderately successful, but I was trying to react to what was happening around them.
Yep.
Yeah.
Is there any logistic?
A lot more thought.
Because of COVID, is there any logistic issues for you outside of Australia? If you do getting interest outside?
No, just cost. No.
Right. Sorry. You do ship to like US and everything and Canada?
Yep. I've done US, Canada, and the UK.
Yep.
On your website, when it says where do we ship to, it says Australia and New Zealand at this time.
Really?
Just to let you know.
Where does it say that?
Under frequently asked questions.
Does it really? How about that? No, ship anywhere.
Okay.
Awesome.
Frequently asked questions. That must be an oldie.
Thank you.
Okay.
All right. So let's. So that's what we're going to get through today. By the end of the day, we'll be saying, we'll do some tidy up questions, but effectively, then we write up those two sessions. So basically, I normally say within the next 24 hours of working, you'll receive a write-up that basically says, look, here's all your setup details with your links and your passwords if passwords are involved. And here's the planning session, what we talked about in terms of what are we going to do from a advertising and from a scheduling perspective. And so that just means from next week, it'll all be humming along. We'll all start doing all the things that we need to do. But we know it generally takes a week or so just to bed down. But realistically, we also know that that's going to be the week or two that you'll probably ask a lot more questions than you will, if it was in a month from now, potentially, right? So we just want to make sure we get it right with our setup in the first place and then our planning session so that we're all on the same page in terms of what we're doing and what we're trying to achieve by what we're doing, right? So, Hayley, we've got a Hana as well. I knew it was only a matter of time before I said that. It was only a matter of time. Sorry, Hayley.
No, that's okay.
And the Hana we've got is very jealous because her name is Hana and she actually does Diffie Social Fashions. So she's got a keen interest in this project. So there you go. So anyway, having said that, she didn't go to Monash and she doesn't live in the southeast corridor of Melbourne. So that's why Hayley is our go-to first choice.
Uh-huh.
And so, yeah, Hayley, I'll let you maybe just using the setup sort of checklist, maybe open up those channels.
Yeah, no worries. So if we just open a new tab there, Bernadette, we'll open if you just go to Google and type in Hana Intimates, or just go to Google.
The long way or the short way?
You can just go to google.com, that's fine. And then if you open a new tab, there's a few tabs to be opened. Onto Facebook.
Why did it open in Yahoo?
I'm not sure. You must just have your settings set to
it's a default.
Yahoo. But
Yeah.
to Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
And then open that page. And then another tab.
Got one here, haven't we? Yeah.
Across from that one, to the right. There's a Yahoo one. Yeah, that one. And then to Instagram, so instagram.com. It's just down that fourth one. They've got ads running above them.
Sorry, they've got
ads, so just down to that fourth one. Up. There we go. Yep. It might not be logged in. Yeah, it is. And then another tab, new tab.
And you want that there like that? Yeah.
Yep, that's good. And then LinkedIn.
My less favorite thing in the world.
Really?
You're going to have trouble with me with LinkedIn.
No, we'll be fine.
No, I hate it. I'll tell you why later.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I can imagine.
Oh, did you want me to continue as Hana? It gave me the option and I didn't take it.
It should be both one and the same, hopefully.
You. Perfect. And then another tab, only 2 more to go. And we'll go to Twitter.
.com.
Yeah, it should come up just under Twitter as well, but yeah, just that top one. And then the last tab that we need opened is YouTube. All right, and we might drag that Google tab to the end. Yeah, and we'll put LinkedIn at the front of Instagram.
Can't even see it. Yeah.
Perfect.
Oh, is that the front or what's that one there? What's that?
Oh, that might just be the Google search. If you just click into it, I think you can close that one. Oh, you might be able to close all those Google searches that aren't the.
That one.
If you click into it.
LinkedIn, Instagram, Facebook,
Twitter.
We
YouTube.
don't need these two.
No, they were just your searches. You must have search open in a new tab. I think.
Happy?
LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, Google. That's it, isn't it, Steve?
Yeah, that's perfect. Maybe just drag the Google to the left of YouTube, and let's start with YouTube, because I think from what you said, we don't have a YouTube channel, right? So why don't we start with that one? So click on there, Bernadette.
Why has it got H there?
Yeah, so there's a reason. So you're happy for me to talk this one through, Hayley?
Yep.
Yep, okay. So just click on H there, Bernadette. So that's H for, that is H for, let's go settings down below. It's it. So you're actually in as Hana Intimates. Yep. So presumably you've probably got a B somewhere as well, potentially, which would normally be a private one. But let's go settings down below. understand underneath location Australia, it's got settings. Yeah, that's it. And let's go.
Says I'm signed in.
Yeah, add or manage your channels. Yeah. So technically, that Hana Intimates at the moment is just that's really Bernadette private, right? Realistically, so I want you to create a new channel, which will be a brand channel. Just go there, yeah, yeah. And so you will call that Hana Intimates and create.
Oh, I'm what do you call it? Push button happy. So if you need me to stop for a minute,
Yeah, that could be a problem at some point, but we'll let you know. See how we go. Let's see. All right, so we've got that there. Let's go. That was pretty quick. Let's go customize channel. Oh, and I'm just thinking I should have made that square logo by now. So
I've made it.
oh, you've made it. Oh, look at you, Hayley. What's the best way to share it to Bernadette? Maybe
do you want me to just put it in the Dropbox?
Yeah, or yep, you could put it in the Dropbox. So will Bernadette be able to get to the Dropbox from here? I think she will, won't she? Yeah. So,
yeah.
Yeah. And then you can just download it. So that's already one. Just let's stay on YouTube for now, and then Hayley will let us know when it's in there, and then you can download it just to your desktop, perhaps. Yep. So we're in here. Okay. Oh, this is a new view on YouTube. So I'm just going to get my head around what I'm looking at. So we have got. I want you to just go to the branding section up the top. It's got layout, and then it's got branding.
Yeah.
Yep, and I want you. So now, Hayley, is that in there in Dropbox?
Yeah, it is.
Okay, so if we go to there and let's go. She's got 18 images down there by the looks. Hannah, you put a number of things in here already, Hayley, by the looks. Yeah.
That's 4 months ago. 19 minutes ago. Is that you, Hayley?
Yeah.
No, it would have been literally a minute ago. If you go to all files, I think because she had a Dropbox previously, but if you go to all files on the left,
yeah,
and then you should, you got locked out because you hadn't been active in too long. That's okay. We'll just log back in.
Maybe just go back up that sign in with Google. Yep, how you did it last time. And then we're going still Hana Intimates. Yep. Yeah.
I don't want that, do I?
Yeah, you do. It's good actually. Yeah, and you're not going to have too much to worry about. So you're now this doesn't yet. So it just means that you can then take images straight off. So it syncs between your hard drive and then the cloud. So you can choose whether you keep things up in the cloud or you just use them in your Finder folder or your whatever this hard drive is about. So it just means you can access them from either place. That's all. They're very good, to be honest. We use Team Dropbox now, and if I've ever got a problem, they're one of the best organizations. You know how some conglomerates, you'd think, oh, I've got a problem, what the heck now? What did I have yesterday? Oh, no. We're working with a client in Sydney who's a promotionals mob, and he does a video every single day, and he's got very high end, a lot of it. But he sent me his Dropbox instead of sort of using our Dropbox. He sent me the entirety of his Dropbox, which the first one that I went to download was 9,000 items, and they were heavy, right? So I've made the mistake of trying to copy those items into our Dropbox. And then I've realized I've made a mistake, and I've tried to delete it, but it was just circuitous. It wouldn't. I was trying to put it all online in the cloud, and I just rang them, and they were able to go, no, do this, this, and this, and they take control of your screen so they can see what you see, and they go.
Well, I was kind of hoping you'd take control of mine, but
sometimes some mobs do that. There's benefits, but there is benefits in this share screen the way it is, because ultimately, the way I often say it is that the main benefit is these are your assets, right?
Yeah.
So one of the things we're at pains to tell people, is particularly in the past, we've come across clients where really they don't even own their own asset. Other people have got ownership of them, right?
Right.
It's like, oh, that's not yours. Take that. And so then you have to get it back. And anyway, so.
No, I've got that problem, which,
Yeah. And let's face it, unfortunately, the online digital world, I haven't always got the best reputation. So,
there's no control at all.
and that's the issue. So, whilst you are downloading that, the other thing you could do, Hayley, is just drop it into Basecamp and just put it in there straight away, and then Bernadette can use it straight away.
Yep.
You could just save it as a file up the top.
Okay, I'll do that.
Drop it in as a file. And so in a second, you'll be able to see it. So if you click on Hana Intimates, just the top link, and then Hayley will drop in a new file, and then you'll be able to use it in a second.
Unbelievable.
Hayley, that's top of the class stuff. If you already had made that 300 square by square, you didn't. I'm glad I didn't start making it, and then you have me tell me that you've already made it.
No, I just haven't said anything.
Yeah.
Okay, I am uploading it.
That logo there is not the right shape. Bernadette. So it'll be in there in a second.
Did you see what I put in, whichever one you complained about? Facebook?
Which one did I complain about? What was that? Well, what you did in
You
Facebook.
said I didn't have the brand. And
All right. Well, I probably I think I did see that you've done some little bit of
first
pre-work.
I put it in, and you only got the AN because I couldn't
Oh
make
yeah,
it.
yeah.
So at the top there, Bernadette says square logo. Whoop.
Oh yeah, that's still happening there.
At the top.
Now
there.
There it is. Yep.
Yeah.
You should be able to left click and then right click. Oh, you could probably just download this. It'll put it in your downloads. Maybe that's the easiest, and you can just find it there.
You assume. Oh, up there.
Allow to download. Yeah.
So it'll be up here.
Yeah. Yeah. And so when you then go to YouTube now, so you could probably close if you click back on the Basecamp and then just close that. No, for now, let's just stay where we are. And then the right-hand side, so the right-hand tab, sorry, on the far right, where we're still customizing the channel on the far right. I think we're on the second from the right at the moment.
Now I'm confused. So we're in YouTube, yeah?
Yeah.
One to the right, though, of YouTube, the other red YouTube. Well.
Yeah, turn on accessibility. Let's just let this take its course. That's good. So realistically, now you can get that. You'll be able to get that from 2 spots now. Just so you know. So just go next. You might as well keep going through this. This is a good thing. You'll like having this. I think you already have a name. Just rename. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, rename because that would have been your old folder. So
yeah.
So that's just your laptop entry. Yep.
Okay, now my head's spinning. Where do I rename this thing?
It's interesting, isn't it? Because it didn't seem to bother. It just looks like it's created something. We'll be able to go if you go to your it'll probably have named it Dropbox. So it still seems to be doing what it needs to do. So I would say make files local on at the top. Click on that one, yeah, and then you can always change it. Certain things you can then make them online. They can sync online only. So yeah, continue with basic. Yep. And just go setup.
Continue with basic.
Continue with basic, yeah. Assuming, yeah.
Yes.
Yes, yeah. To both iCloud and Dropbox. Oh, you might have iCloud already happening. Okay.
So I'm confused now. What do I do?
So it looks like it's only going to do downloads.
Oh,
But it looks like you've got quite a lot of downloads potentially. So I think we can probably navigate away from that for now. So we can just let's go.
there shouldn't be anything there. There's
Yeah.
nothing.
Oh, there it goes. Now it's speeding through anyway. So
Yeah.
see, it's adding them now. So let's just.
But are they all yours? Because my Dropbox was emptied.
I can't think that those downloads would be all ours. It seems
No,
strange.
they're just the downloads that are on your computer.
But the thing, yeah, that's downloads from your computer that's doing basically.
Okay.
If you,
Yeah. So that's okay. What's this? Turn on accessibility. Yeah, we'll do that.
You happy with
We
that?
could probably close that. Yeah. And that's just about done. Let's just sit this out. I'll have us, given it's just about done. Not that we necessarily need it now, but that's okay. Where do you, just out of interest, while this is doing that, where do you normally keep those photos that you have for Hana Intimates? Are they just sitting on these computers in terms of in folders?
Yeah.
Yeah.
On the Mac.
Yeah. So that's not going to. So that's going to all be fine.
On the Mac, on my phone.
I think what we're going to have to do, Hayley, is just is probably resize. I imagine the way these original sizes are that are on the website, they seem like they're very large pictures. So I imagine we just have to resize the one we want to use for YouTube just to a sort of 2000 by 1500 sort of size. That's all.
I think I had everything resized by the photographer. So he optimized them for the website.
Okay. So you can just
and
go,
then
continue.
yeah.
Anyway.
What's it say? Try again.
no, don't worry about that. No, you go to the other one, continue anyway. So we got the downloads. That's all we want. We're happy with that.
Okay.
Go to Dropbox.
Go where?
To Dropbox.
Go to Dropbox. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, how about that?
So there.
First folder is where.
Yep.
Sorry?
Where's our folder?
It looks like a lot of the old ones, and I reckon
Well, they're empty, aren't they?
those ones all look empty. Yeah, that's right. So getting the most out. Remember we had. Okay. All right. Well, let's move on. we know we
leave
can
Dropbox.
So let's just close that one for now. Yeah. What you will be able to do, yeah, what you should be able to do. We'll have a look at that. We'll have a look at the end to see whether we need to do anything there.
Okay.
Because as you said, just so I don't think it's going to be an issue for us, but because I think we can access them anyway. So I think Hayley, where we were going to go, is it the
to the YouTube tab? So one to the right, Bernadette.
There's two YouTubes open.
Channel, almost says channel. So up.
That one.
No, the tab on the right. Yeah. So just upload the square image from your downloads. So basically, if you go upload, and yeah.
Where would I find it?
If you press search, and I think it's saved as square image.
Well, maybe not.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is. There it is. That was like clockwork. Awesome. Done. Yeah.
Yay! Thank you.
Now, and that's that one. So now Just while we're in this part, Bernard, I'll get you to, just on the right-hand side, see it's got channel link. Can I get you to copy that channel link and paste that into Basecamp for us? That'll be the first one we'll sort of, just run you and just do a copy for us.
Yeah.
Cool.
Bugger that up.
Right.
Oh, can I go back?
Maybe you have to start from outside and then try, or start from the bottom and try just copying it from the bottom. Oh, there you go. Yep.
Ah, too far. Oh,
Hey, well, what you could do now that
I'm clicking it.
you know when you do click it, next time if you click it, you can just take it from the top.
Oh,
Or you could,
okay.
you know, what you could do now, you could just go right-click, save. Right-click, save a copy link, probably. Copy link, yeah, that's the one.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then close this box on the right-hand side. There's that the close there, and then you just need to go back into our setup session checklist. That link underneath discussions. Oh. Yeah. And then all the way down the bottom, you've got a comment section. We just use the comment section as our cut and paste section today. So if you just paste that one in, and then we'll, yeah, so click, that's it. And then we'll just go back to YouTube again.
Do you want me to say what it is or anything?
No, we'll be able to work that out. That's all good. So we just need to get those links of all the different channels just to make sure we can easily find our way back and do what we need to do. So this next one says 2048 by 1152 pixels is our upload size. Do you want to have a look? Do you want to have a look for the picture of the lady on the sofa that we mentioned? That might be a good one. And you could do two things. You could either as I said, Hayley, we might be able to see if we can resize it. So if you go to your folders, you use Finder. Yep. So if you go to Finder and maybe try and find that picture.
Mm-hmm. I think I can get it.
Yeah.
Strange way to do it, but I think I'll be able to get her. I had her yesterday.
Yeah.
Minimized for the website. December with Monica. Low res campaign or high res?
Go high res and see what if it it'll always change it perhaps.
Because we optimize them for the website.
Photos.
Maybe that one, that one, that one. I had the number and everything yesterday. Did anything look like it's on a bed?
Was that Barry? Was that him interrupting again?
Where?
No, when you had it all, you had the number and everything yesterday, but what happened? So that girl on the sofa there, but I think we're probably best for consistency. It was the girl that's got the sort of grey.
Yeah, she's
top.
on that one.
Yeah, I think so. How big is that? Oh, yeah, that's a massive one. So in actual fact, we might almost have to resize that down.
So let's just have a look at the resized campaign image. That would make it the top one.
Oh, you did actually. I can see that you actually put Diffie on it too.
Where is it?
You wrote Diffie next to that picture.
I did.
Yeah.
Where'd you see it?
So, were you just in high res then before you went to low res?
Okay. Yeah.
So Diffie is up the top.
We can resize that one.
Yeah, we just need to. But I reckon why don't we have a go at putting it in to start with, though? So let's go back to YouTube, and you'll just go. Actually, in fact, you might even be able to grab it from there. If you just grab it, will it let us do that? Try dragging it. Do you reckon it'll work, Hayley?
It would, I think, but she needs to be in the upload first.
Yeah.
In what upload?
Oh, yeah.
So
So
when you go into the
back on YouTube, there you go. Click on YouTube there.
And then upload.
Upload.
Yeah.
Getting myself in a mess.
No, that's okay.
Yeah.
Then drag it in and just hit, let go of it probably. When it's got the green button still. No, stay on page, click on stay on page.
Wait, if we go back to YouTube, where did upload take us when we clicked on it?
No, try again.
Now, I'm confused. Right. You want me to take it and put it there?
Yeah.
No, you need to click on upload first. Like click on the actual.
Yeah.
And then click upload. Does that take us anywhere?
Yeah, what it's doing. So now maybe just find it. I reckon. So go back. You found it easy enough last time. So at the moment it's going to desktop, but you had it saved somewhere else.
Why can't I just copy it there?
Because of when you click on upload, it sort of takes you into it's trying to find the one you want to upload. So see, at the moment you've got cancel, choose, that sort of thing.
So if you search Diffie, I doubt you'll have many labeled Diffie. If that makes it
I'll go the long way. Okay. You're saying put Diffie.
I'm saying if you search Diffie, I doubt you'll have many labeled Diffie. Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. True. And then choose. I reckon its size is going to be file that's 6. Try adding a file that's 6 megabytes. Do you know how to resize down by any chance, Bernadette?
I did yesterday. I thought.
You know what you could do?
Is that upload not working?
Let's go the other way. You're easy. You've got the same Mac as me, right, Hayley? In terms of resizing, do you want me to resize it, or
she's got the same Mac as us?
Okay, well,
has anyone got it?
Yeah, so let's just go to that image.
You click into it.
But it's over here. It's
so open that image.
Here it is here.
Okay, copy 2. There you go. Let's go to
that better
this time. Yeah, that's going to work. That'll work.
What size was that?
So at least this time we just know copy 2. If you search copy 2 when you go in and
you won't need to resize. I don't think if that's resized.
Yeah, you've already resized that fine. It was just the actual size itself.
Okay. So what do you think? Is that the one you want?
Yeah, let's go with that one and see if that works. Just go cancel with that for now. And then let's try and find that one for the upload.
Oh, didn't I just do that?
No, I think you just need to click upload again, and then this time just search for copy 2.
It's freezing. I'm not allowed to have the heater on in here.
I think there was a space between copy and 2. Just so you know, up the top when you're searching, just your space. Yeah, that's it.
There it is. What do we got?
Right, so this is the thing that generally happens. So it doesn't look great on everything, but this is pretty good. I reckon you'd raise it just a little bit. So I think that's probably as good as you're going to get it on for everything, right? You want the lady's face. You've got to sort of, it's coming down, so you kind of see the top as well, even on the most smallest view.
But on a desktop, you get nothing.
No, on a desktop you get all of that, all of that square, and on viewable on the device is that smallest rectangle in between.
What you could do if you wanted to is to drag the top left corner down a little bit, so make the whole picture slightly smaller, and then you might get a little bit more of, and then try bringing it up a bit. Yep, so you could do that maybe. Yep, that looks pretty fair. I don't know if that did much different. Yeah, so then try bringing it up a little bit more. You know what I mean? So maybe what you need to do is bring it up from the bottom corner as well. Yeah.
You should be able to drag that box around the picture now that it's smaller.
Yeah. And so then you start to get a bit more of her and a little bit less of the other stuff. Yeah.
And what do you want?
I want pretty much that. I reckon you can go done.
Okay. It doesn't go anymore.
No. The advantage of a big picture like this is, though, it kind of looks reasonable on all things. So, and do you want to put your watermark on videos? But just go upload watermark, and again, you just use the same image that you've got as your square logo. In fact, you could probably use the rectangle logo in the watermark. Although it's showing as a square logo mark. So maybe go back to, if you do Diffie in the search again.
No, square in the search.
Oh, square, sorry, in the search, wasn't it? Yeah. I can't believe that that Bernadette only has that as square. There must be other square things saved.
Don't say it. I didn't say anything under words.
You could have put Diffie square or Hana square, although that's the advantage of not putting
Probably.
Hana. Yeah, there we go. That'll do. And that'll just give you a watermark on things as well for the future when you do any video.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and let's go publish on that now, on the right-hand side.
You happy with that?
Yep.
Yep.
Yep, so did that publish?
No, it just published in the top right. Yep.
Oh, it didn't happen. Is that happening?
Looks like it's happening now. Yeah.
Looks like it. Yeah, there we go. Across the top.
Changes public. Okay, cool. Let's so now when you click on Hana up above, publish, if you click on that Hana and you go your channel, just go on your channel, yeah. Okay, and just click on. It's interesting now in terms of it doesn't, or the settings. Oh, you go customize channel again for me. Sorry, it is a slightly different view, but we're going to have to get used to this view because this is how it is for everybody now. Just make sure short trailer. Okay, feature video. So what we can do is we can hit. I think if you try and do ad at the moment when you've not got videos, I don't think it's going to allow you to do it. So it looks like hopefully they'll become the key sections. Just scroll down to the bottom of this layout. Yeah, so that's what they'll finish up being. Maybe what we do is just where there's got the little bar that enables you under feature section, just see if you can bring that upload up above the short videos. I think we put uploads above short videos. So if you use that little mini hamburger, although there's only 2 lines next to uploads, on the left-hand side, there's a little that 2 lines next to uploads, just to the right. Yeah, that one there, and just drag it up above short videos. Yep. And that way your uploads will sit above. So that way when you do start loading content, your uploads will sit there. I think we've done everything we need to do on branding. So let's go to basic info on the right-hand side. Sorry, it's got layout, branding, and then basic info up the top.
In the middle almost.
Yeah. And here, what we're going to do is, I think we'll probably come back. In fact, for now, because I think we'll work out the details in terms of our short later on. But what we can do, a couple of things here, is if you scroll down to contact info, Bernadette, at least we can put in, or we can put in your website link straight away. So add link. And just go website. You probably just call it website because it'll just create the link, and then you copy and paste the link from somewhere else. So I'd go. So just put website there and go and copy that URL from your other side. Yep. Which is next to Dropbox up the left. Yeah, that's it. Is that the one that people look at? Yeah. So that's your view.
Yeah, that's the wrong place. Type too fast as well as everything else.
And so maybe just put your www in front of that. And also for now, are you know how you have got that on the right hand side next to Dropbox is your Shopify your version. Can you open up so we actually get the public version? Oh, you'll put it. Great. And let's just drag that next to the Shopify where your Shopify is, so we just keep everything tidy. Yeah. There you go. And I think the next thing that you had was your you're about to. We had email down below, so scroll down below. Put the email contact there. Oh, sorry, down it's got contact info. Yep. Yep. And for now, because we've already copied the link to this page, so now we need to add Hannah and I, or Hayley and I, onto this site. So if you, I think, are you publish first? Sorry, go publish up the top. We're going to add all your other links, but we'll do that once we've created them all. So, well, in fact, that we know we'll come back if that makes sense. So let's go where it's got Hannah up the top, your little icon on the top right again. Yeah. And then maybe it is. So
Is it not settings down the bottom left?
no, it looks like settings is down on the bottom left. The little wheel above the exclamation mark. Yeah, that one there. Yep. Good eyes, Hayley. And the currency we can change. Yeah. If not that we're spending anything here, but just at least you go save before you move from there, perhaps.
It's gonna close, I think.
Yeah. And then go back to settings again. I think it'll be the next one underneath currency. I think it'll be channel.
Permissions, wouldn't it?
Did you want to fill it in?
I think that'll just be Australia. I think in there, select. Yeah. This is new. We're going to be under permissions, aren't we, Hayley? So yeah. You want to put some keywords in here? Let's put in.
Bamboo.
Yeah, like some of those things that we've got on the website. So bamboo clothing, or maybe bamboo is enough there. Intimate wear, sleepwear.
Needs a comma there. And then
Clothing.
Yeah.
How many can you have, and why do you have them?
I think they're the key ones. I think as much as anything, because YouTube being the second biggest search engine. So so that's the reason. And I imagine you could probably generally can put up to 20, but I don't think we need to do that in here until
You don't pay for them.
No, the main thing that's going to make it heavily searchable is basically you put the key things: sleepwear, loungewear, underwear, bamboo clothing on all of your videos. Right. So basically what this does, it just means when you upload a video and you go to put keywords, it'll know that you've set these as your keywords generally. So sometimes a bit like hashtags, less is more. It's not about necessarily trying to own every possible thing, but you do want to have the main things for you, which I think you've done there, right? So let's go save on that one, and then let's go permissions.
It's going to close. Yeah.
It's going to go back to settings again. I think though it looks like we have to do that each time. Do you reckon, Hannah or Hayley? There we go, permissions. I'm hoping this will be where we can get. Okay, what's this say? Keep managing. Continue using your brand to add or change. You can assign one. Yeah, so manage permissions. That's right. Okay, manage there, yep. And you should be able to click. It probably knows who you are already. I just go back. It already had it, so.
Did it?
Yeah. That's it. Now this time, just save whatever you just put there, and don't let Barry dissuade you.
No, he's not here. He's in town working on our
Yeah, but
house.
he could call. He could call.
He won't
Any
get
moment.
answered.
So you're
And then
right.
Okay, yep. What am I doing?
The top right, the two little add people.
Steve? Oh,
Yep.
who am I adding?
Yeah, Steve at. Oh, look, it's already just about got me. There you go, that fella.
You
Hayley.
can add the layer there too.
Yeah.
That's it?
And then choose a role. It's just manager.
You're both managers?
Yeah.
Invite?
It's pretty good, Hayley. You're the manager. There you go. Yep. And that's it. And so we'll have to accept that. So let's do that now. And then we do, and that's probably.
I'm going to grab a coat. I'm freezing. 1 sec.
Yeah, no worries.
You too? You too? Hey?
Have you seen that
We're both free.
Gmail has a new look? They're putting the rainbow into everything. Everything. There you go.
Right.
So have you accepted?
I am just accepting now. Yeah, that's come through to me. And you'll get a notification that we're now able to manage it'll say Google because Google owns YouTube, but it's basically we've just accepted the YouTube channel now. So perfect. We are well and truly on our way. That's great. Awesome.
I'm trying to find out where we were. Okay, done.
So for now, yeah, we're done on that one. I think you could probably just leave the page open that we had. So really, I think for now, you can close that. Yeah. And you could probably get rid of the other two YouTube channels to the left. Would that be right, Hales? Are you happy with that? We just get rid of the other two. We'll leave for now.
Yep. Just leave up the ones that had the add links.
Yeah.
Which ones?
So you can keep the one that's got channel written on it and just close the other two YouTubes for now. Keep that one, yeah, and close
Keep the one that you have open.
Yep, that's it.
And
then
these Google things?
We don't think we need them now. No, they can get rid of those. And we've already got a Dropbox, so we don't need that either. All right, let's go to Google, which is the one on the left, yeah. And if you do your, in fact, why don't you, when you run your cursor over that H, what happens? Is that will that over the big H? Sorry, will that enable you to update the picture there?
That one?
Yeah. Or do you need to go manage your Google profile? Click on that, or will it? Or does it click? No. Can you click on manage your Google account? Yeah. And what I think we might do here is maybe personal info. Yeah. Just try that one. Yeah. And there. So what's that? So you can't change the photo for this account. Okay, well, that's interesting. Why is that?
But you have an actual account opened. Maybe Gmail, if it's a Gmail account.
So if you so that's interesting in terms of, okay, so make sure that we know that everything that's associated with here, just so you know. So that's your phone number, 598 is the important one. And then the other important one clearly is Hana Intermit's youtube.com.
Mm.
So realistically, you should be able to, by rights, access. So those two below are probably more your emergency side of things. So that's all good. Let's click on those 9 dots next to there, yeah, and let's see if you Google My Business is sitting there. It is My Business in the middle. See where it's got H account there, My Business, yeah. And then you can get rid of all the Googles to the left of it. So we'll just have this business one open for now. See how the those other 2 tabs? Yeah, just close those other 2 tabs. And here, so just scroll down a little bit. So that's pretty reasonable. You're not doing any keyword or any Google ads at the moment, right? So, or you are doing some Google ads, or you've looked at doing it maybe. Okay. So let's, for now, the first thing I'll get you to do is
what about add a photo? Why would you do that?
Oh yeah, no. So no, but that's if you want to do a post. Let's go to photos on the left-hand side under messages, and just see if you've got your cover and your other ones set up in here. I think you have done certain things. So there, so that cover is good. Where's your logo? Oh, there, and see the logo, but can we just change the logo to be your logo? So get the girl
I
out.
can't see what you're talking
So
about.
there, so under add videos is Hayley.
Yep. So what you're on right now.
Yeah.
But if you click on that, you should be able to change it to your
Square.
So select the photo from your computer.
Yeah. You're going to tell me to go looking for that square thing again.
You have to search square.
Team Square.
And then choose.
So I'm not sure who will. So drag it out, the squares, the thing, and because you've warned us, you're a bit click happy. So make sure you give yourself a little bit of white space, maximize it out so there's enough white space around it, and see underneath it says add caption. Write Hana Intimates, and maybe go Hana Intimates bamboo clothing. So you write Hana Intimates before it though. So what you could do is do Hana Intimates, then do a dash bamboo clothing, and make this, just so that we're consistent, make this the clothing a capital as well, as in. That's it, and then you can go set logo. That's good. And I think by right, you've actually done a good job here. It's rare that we, what we would say is that one of the reasons you've probably got reasonable search without necessarily doing a whole stack of stuff is because you've uploaded a shitload of photos, which is great, right? So keep doing that. If you've got new ones.
So how do I get rid of that one, which is not an approved one? I was doing it on my
Well, you
phone.
should be able to. If you click on it, given where you are in here, click on that. And so, and just, sorry, no, click left click so it opens. So can you make it open? Is there a tab? There should be a way to delete it. So see that bin up the top right? Yeah.
Done.
Yeah.
Click.
Yeah. Okay, done. All right, and then go back.
Back where?
Oh, sorry, back to Google My Business. Yeah, click on that.
Oh,
I click on the tab.
Where.
Click on the tab on Google My Business where you just were. Then to the left of YouTube, the tab on the left.
This one?
Yep. Click on that. Yep. And then just there's an arrow on the left. Yep. Done. And now go to home. Yeah. And what do we got? Just scroll down. Just check those business hours or how you want to have them. So see how it's got update business hours.
I think it says like 24/7 because it's online.
Okay. Now, that's service areas. What I think the reason we've got you floating in the Pacific somewhere at the moment is that you're it is because it doesn't have just click on that. So I think that's fair, but it's the only thing is it's
Can you
probably
change it?
good and bad. Yeah, it's probably. Can I get you to write Melbourne in there? Just do Melbourne. And click on that, and then just apply. So let's start with that, and I think that's the change. You can keep them on there. The other ones, no, you can keep them in
Yeah,
there.
I just want them to be at the bottom.
Oh yeah, so redo it. You can always redo them. Yeah, so that's good idea. So
Right.
yep.
Yes.
Okay.
It would be that location, isn't it? No location.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's got no location.
Right. And I've tried 5 times over the weekend. It will only accept a location with a street address. I've
Yeah.
tried Paran and it gives you the town hall, but is that appropriate?
Hana Intimates provides deliveries or home services. No, it doesn't. If your business also has a location, add an address so the customers can visit.
But
Yeah,
that's
so,
like what we have to Diffie and we hide our addresses.
yeah, we do. I think it's somewhere in here. It would have wanted to send you the postcard, right, to verify it. So it should have by rights your details already. You've just said that you don't provide. You just provide it. So I think where it's got. So do you want to? Is the phone number not? Do you have a phone number or no?
No,
No. Okay.
I don't. But somewhere I had to have one. And I entered the phone, but we've now disconnected it in the house.
Okay, so go cancel for that then maybe. Then where it's got add short name, just create the short name. If
What is it?
Hana Intimates. There it is. Suggestion Hana Intimates. Yeah.
Oh, like that?
Yeah, and apply. Well, you could take out the dash. In fact, if it'll allow you, take out the dash.
Start again.
Oh yeah, no, it's all one word. So it's a one word thing, not a 2 word. So yeah.
Yeah.
I probably shouldn't have had caps. Yeah.
No, it's done. That's fine. It's saved. So that's done. So copy that because that's what you should have as your G for people to review you. So that's how people can review and how people can find you. So just copy.
But it doesn't matter what it says.
You don't need the question mark GM. You just need to copy that link. That's your map, basically. That's your map address, which actually has.
So why is the question mark there?
That's how they separate things. Question marks don't own. Yeah, so just copy that and paste that into Basecamp. But we can also go back to YouTube as well.
Sorry, we're in Google,
Yep.
and this is the link.
That's your map. So in other words, if people have had a good experience with Hana, that's the one you should be sending them the link to, right?
Because I got it to make one yesterday, and it was linking me to a fantastic company based in Spain called Calzedonia, and it was linking me to their shop in Hanau.
Okay.
And I just couldn't change it.
Okay. Well, I think it's been changed now. So hopefully, if you close
where
that
it
now.
says Facebook, WhatsApp, and
No, you don't want to share. You don't want to share. That would mean if you wanted to write a post. So you don't want to do that at this stage. Just close that down, but just copy that now into Basecamp. So we'll write that up for you. So go to Basecamp up the top there, and underneath the YouTube that you pasted before, just paste the map
down here.
Yeah. Click into there underneath. Yeah. Great. And then do the same in YouTube. Remember how in YouTube we can add our links as well? So if you go to YouTube, so you can leave that in there. Yep. And then so you've got add link, and you just write Google. Yep.
Done.
And yeah, you can leave that for now. You can go publish. That's fine. Yep. So that's that one. And then we'll go back to Google My Business, and we'll do like we did before. Hayley, do you want to guide that in terms of just adding you and me on again?
Perfect. So just head down to, is it in users now, Steve?
Yeah, it is. Yeah. Just under
so
website.
Up in the middle there, there's users. Perfect. And then add users, and then Steve and Hayley. And the role is manager again.
I think it's just on that line. If you go on underneath the enter names or email addresses, that's it.
Jesus, how come it knows you two are the ones?
Because you probably already use
Emailing us.
you're using email, right? So
Yeah.
is your a Gmail email? Is that what it is? That's why it would be, I reckon.
Hana is a Gmail email, yeah.
Because it is a bit scary. You're right. I'm a little bit scared. No, it's not often the case that you only have to start writing STE and it comes up. So we'll accept those now. Give us a second.
Accepted.
I'm lessening my footprint on Barry's home, and he has a music room that is usually for yoga. It was for the kids for music, but it's a yoga room now, and I took over it with my family photos, which date back to 1894, that I'm scanning. And this is the office. He's got two offices, one for his children, but since they left, this is the office I use. I'm not allowed to have the heater on because he's changed the office. Can you see?
Yeah.
It's got
a wine fridge and a wine storage.
Oh, right.
So
right.
he doesn't want me to put the heater on in here because I'll wreck his wine that's sitting on the ground waiting to go in the fridge.
What do they call that? It's it's to keep the wine at a particular temperature.
Yeah, it keeps it at between 12 and 14 or something.
Oh, jeez.
There we go. Awesome. You know what? Just funny side story. Adrian was setting up a lady yesterday on, and I just popped in a couple of times to see how they were going. And she's a property manager in property up in the Yarra Valley, and and they started quite late with the setup. And by the time I dropped in initially at 1:30 just to see how we're going, and we talked about the fact she was in a wine region, and she was saying, yeah, and she'd broken her back, this lady, right? Back 6 months ago. So it took her a long time to come back to us. And she's not, she'd be in her late 50s, maybe early 60s even. But anyway, she'd been in quite a lot of pain. She says, yeah, I'm in the wine valley. But she said, normally by 4:30, I'm into the vodka. and literally when I came back to them, because it is, 5 hours is quite a long session looking at a screen, as you mentioned, Bernadette, particularly if you're not always doing it. And true to her word, by the end of the day, she was there just with a little glass of vodka just to sort of take the head off the session.
I love vodka.
Yeah, there you go.
I used to know these crazy Russians. They made sewed product for me in another life. And they had this view, vodka cured everything. So if you were getting a cold, you'd drink straight vodka with black pepper in.
Yeah.
To make you hotter and, blah, blah. And if you had a headache, you'd drink vodka with, I don't know, shot of lime.
There must be something
if you
in
had
it.
Something else, you'd drink vodka. And I said to them, isn't it basically just drink vodka? The headache one really works.
Yeah,
if it's just a headache, just a stress sort of headache from too much screen or something, get a vodka shot and you're better.
Well, she literally did do it because of the fact she'd been in that pain, and it was a bit of self-medication. Yeah. So anyway, well, when I got married, because my wife's Vietnamese that we met at Monash, right? But when we went over for our wedding reception in Hanoi, literally they only had two things you'd choose from, and that was beer, or vodka, really, because of the
it's bar, isn't it?
Yeah, I can't remember what they call it.
Is that the beer? Yeah.
But I know that they all wanted me. The family had to protect me from having to do a cheers with every one of them, right? Tootsway.
Oh, yeah.
They all wanted to tootsway, particularly all the blokes, right? Because generally the blokes drink quite heavily, whereas the ladies don't drink at all, right? So
there's a big Asian thing, yeah.
I reckon if I'd done 2 lots of tootsways on the vodka, I would have been a mess for the Rex. So I just stuck to the beer.
Yeah. It's not bad. It's pretty light. The bar, which is 333, I think, is the beer. But don't ever drink local spirits. They're like firewater.
Oh yeah, well, there's no point to it. I loved the beer. Beer hall was fantastic. The beer hall is like
Yeah.
a Czechoslovakian beer. It's beautiful, and it's like 18 cents a glass or something ridiculous. I
Yeah.
think you won't need to go manage locations because that's to do with other businesses that you might have.
Add a
Oh,
new location because we still have that world map coming up.
Yeah, we could
I'm
see
sure
if we do
trying to.
that. Maybe see if that'll work. Oh, yeah, add a new location. Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, see, I think it's still going to talk about another business. So I think I think we just
Oh, another shop or
head
something.
back. Yeah. So let's grab the business address up the top as well, Bernadette. The top, see the business.google.com and just copy and paste that into.
See that thing there? I have to change that. Can I just go and change that?
I think now it's in review. Now that you've just done that,
It's that service area.
that'll be in review. That's showing your service areas. So,
Oh,
so you've already got that. Yeah. Just
but
cancel it.
didn't I change this before?
Yeah,
Why
you
didn't
did. But again, because it's in review, edits is probably bringing up your previous. So I wouldn't worry. Just cancel for now.
Okay.
Um, and then just see at the moment you've got it in what you did just recently. So it's got service areas down below, but it's probably going to take a bit of time before it updates it on the top left. Just grab the URL up the top again, Bernadette, and paste that into Basecamp for us so we know the business address.
Basecamp gone.
Good question.
We might have just closed it.
Did it? No, there it is. Yeah.
Oh, we closed something.
It's all right. We'll work that out in a
Done?
second. Done. We're just making our way back slowly to our pain spot, which we've been told is LinkedIn. So, hey, while you're in here, and just while I remember, why don't you also select the file that we put in to YouTube, because that'll be good for us to at least to have in Basecamp. So see how it's got select file from your computer, and just do your copy to file, the second copy you did. That way, if for any reason at Hayley's end, she'll be able to immediately put those in if we haven't got it shared. So see underneath this, it says select files from your computer.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one there.
Yeah. And which file am I
And
getting
then
you?
was it copy space 2? And then we've got our 2 main images already in there now.
Where is she?
That's a good question. Maybe you do have a few more than one copy 2.
Oh, is that funny? They don't belong there.
Is it on this Mac? Maybe on this,
yeah.
this Mac rather than. Yeah. There he is.
Am I
There she is.
choosing?
Yep. Yeah, that one. Yep, that's great. You don't need to see
And
it.
will I put the logo there too?
I know Hayley's already put that in. We've got the logo, so it's just this one. I thought we may as well have a copy in here as well. Awesome. Now and then we'll go to Twitter. I guess that's the next one we need to set up, right? So we've done what we need to do on Google My Business. We've done what we need to do on YouTube for now. Let's just.
We're not going to worry about being in the Pacific.
Not for now. We'll be able to. I think you've done what you need to do. We'll have a play with that and see what we can do to. Now that we can manage it, we should be able to do what we need to do. So I think here you could actually. Yeah, let's go ahead. We use the email to start with. Now, you need to do a sign up, isn't it? We don't have a Twitter, do we, for Hana Intimates? So let's do sign up, not sign in.
My name?
No, Hana Intimates. I'll get you to talk through this part, Hayley. It's fine. I might just make myself a coffee if you guys don't mind.
Make me one too, please.
I was going to say, can I get you one, please? Oh, that's phone number. So actually, change it to use email instead and use your email first. That's better.
Why do they want you to use?
In case you get locked out and all the the things, but it won't be shown.
Well, it hasn't got my name anyway.
Yeah.
Now I'll have to kill you, Hayley.
I won't look.
I couldn't care less. I'm very happy to be me. Is that it?
Yes, that's it. And press next. That's fine. You can press next. and then sign up. So in your email, you'll get sent a code, and you just have to put that in to verify. So
I got one, did I?
you should. One. Oh, there we go.
Twitter? Is that where we are?
Yep, that one. So 061743. Just copy that.
Oh, I don't know where we are.
That. You can. Was it 1743?
Oh, was it?
I don't know. God, we're worse than each other. Yeah, it was.
61743.
Perfect. And now we'll use a password. Let me just double check what password, because this is a shared profile. I'll pull up which password we're going to use. Give me a sec. Sorry. Can't open anything. Oh,
Where are we? Twitter.
Yeah. So the shared password that we'll use for this is projects. So it's capital H.
Shared password. Yep.
So it's capital H, a lowercase a, capital I, and then 201022, and then the @ sign.
Yep.
That's it. So you have to close that password. Get rid of that password that you've got.
Why can't I get rid of it?
If you just click on it, I think you should be able to backspace or start typing.
Just start typing.
I think so. If you click onto that yellow box and then start typing.
Not today.
No? Oh, yeah. So capital H, lowercase a, capital I, 201022, and then the @ sign. Perfect. And then this is where you go to the square image. So if you click on that photo, yep, should open up. Then you just have to search square. And then we'll press next.
How do you go work from home? Are you on your own, or have you got other people there?
I live with my parents at the moment, so I got back from the UK in March.
So I miss you. Yeah.
So I moved straight back in with my parents. This is a small bio. So I saw you had one on. We might write it with Steve. That's okay. We'll press skip for now. And then you can skip that for now as well. I'm not really going to be using that feed.
Yeah. Does choosing some of those that may match my target help them find me?
No, it's actually just for your own newsfeed because you don't have the,
okay.
Yeah. And then you can press next on that.
Mm-hmm. And do your parents go to work, or are you just stuck at home alone?
My mum's works at a primary school, so she's back at work now, and my dad, he works from home too. But we all get along, so it's fine.
Yeah.
So if you just click onto your profile down the bottom left there, where the Hana Intimates logo is.
Yeah.
Yep. Can you exit that? Sorry. Thinking of the wrong thing. The little person at the top, the little person above the feather, down a bit. It's the third one from the bottom.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Let's click on that. Perfect.
What about that face?
Yeah, we're going to upload that. So if you go edit profile.
Yeah.
And then click on that photo.
Good job.
And then copy space 2.
powering along.
And then reposition that, maybe pull it up a bit. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep. And then apply. And then if you scroll down, I'll just double check that it's not showing like a birthday or anything, and press edit. I'm pretty sure this is
Where am I? Up the top?
So we'll add your website in.
No, I'm not sure what you're saying.
No, sorry. So below bio is location, and below location is website. So we'll just add
You don't want it like that, do you?
No,
You want me to?
That'll be fine. And then if you go to your location, if you just want to put in Melbourne just to place you somewhere, you can just put in Melbourne. Australia.
If I could spell it.
Perfect. Steve, we're just Steve, we're just up to the bio. I'm not sure how you want to write it.
So I think where the answer for the bio comes from the website, these positioning statements, right? So let me just go. I mean,
there's a section that says about Hana Bamboo Clothing, and it says Hana Intimates, an Australian-owned brand that creates affordable luxury bamboo clothing that blah, 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 foundation of your wardrobe, second skin, makes you feel special, looks great, feels great, who knows?
Yeah, no, it's good. So there's heaps to so I think using that banner strip that you've sort of done, that's probably a good start place as well. If we go sorry, I'm looking at so bamboo, I reckon let's go bamboo and then go the key things that we have. So instead of just saying bamboo clothing, let's go bamboo in the natural order, which is, do we go, where's the shop? Hang on. What's your normal order around? Here we go. Because you could really go bamboo. I'm sure before I saw sleep. Oh, there we are. Bamboo sleepwear, loungewear, sleepwear, underwear. And you probably can have them keep them in capital thing. We probably, for now, we'll leave it in. But if we need to find space, you possibly don't need to write Hana Intimates again. I think we could probably just have bamboo, loungewear, sleepwear, underwear, clothing. And now let's go back to the homepage. Sorry, I'm just going to look at the website. That looks great and feels even better. That's probably a full stop there, I reckon. Then
what about create comfortable, affordable, luxury, and timeless wardrobe essentials? That's just taken from the about section.
As well, yeah, okay. Let me go into about next. So what we've got on their header is bamboo is an affordable luxury is the other thing. Bamboo is an affordable luxury. Hana Bamboo is created for the Australian. So that's the only thing, is because you are going beyond Australia, so maybe we don't need to focus too much. But Hana Bamboo, let's call it Hana Intimates Bamboo. Let's put the name back in that part. So let's go Hana Intimate Bamboo. Creates affordable
luxury comfort, something like that.
Here we go. Created and design. Just because it's actually quite quick. Bamboo
down the
fabric.
Bottom it says Hana Intimates are comfortable, affordable luxury in timeless wardrobe essentials.
Yeah. Do we need loungewear, sleepwear, underwear, clothing?
I think it's important because that's what the intimates are, isn't it? So maybe what I wonder is whether we do bamboo bamboo. Somewhere in here it talks about bamboo fabric. So maybe rather than saying bamboo fabric, so maybe we talk about why bamboo a little bit in here, right? So loungewear, sleepwear, that looks great. And so now we go.
What about is like a second skin?
Oh, it's good.
Like knitted silk, smooth and silky soft,
Yeah.
affordable.
Do you want to have a look at your web? Maybe you look at the website and find some of these things, because we like to
I
kind
am.
of. Yeah, you are as well. Is that where you're looking too?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
I like women. I like women who don't compromise on comfort. I think that's a good line.
Where's that?
It's in the about section as well.
If so, I think you've got here. You've underneath why bamboo. You've got these headings, right? So the first thing is it's a so bamboo. So because then you talk about texture, you talk about cool in summer, warm in winter, antibacterial, allergy friendly, anti-static, and organic, and biodegradable. So realistically, I wonder whether those sort of things need to come in. So you're educating about why bamboo clothing and bamboo fabric is. So maybe it's back to that sort of heading that says Hana intimate, or you had before, Hana bamboo is the luxury. Where is my other heading? So I've got to
Go down to the next heading under where you were just speaking about Hana bamboo clothing.
Yeah.
And then we sell affordable luxury bamboo clothing.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I see it there. Hana bamboo fabric is. Whereabouts are you looking? So I've got Hana bamboo fabric is produced in an eco-friendly closed loop with at least weight. That's probably a high end. So
That's a bit too.
Yeah, that's too probably
them.
technical.
When you just step down from where you said
Outdoor.
bamboo is one of the softest, and then you got to about bamboo, just scroll down where it says about Hana bamboo clothing. One is about bamboo,
Yeah.
necessarily mine.
Yeah.
You know, it's selling them on bamboo. The next one's about bamboo clothing and our products.
Yeah.
I think the last sentence of our products, Hana Intimates, bamboo clothing that is comfortable, affordable luxury.
Yeah. Well, we could add an intimate, like what you've got at the moment. Hana Intimates bamboo creates affordable.
Yeah, it's a bit of both.
You need bamboo twice in that sentence.
I think the other thing is I was actually looking at a different part, but now when I look under your I think I'm in our story, or I'm in About Us, right? About Us says Hana is designed in Australia by people who love bamboo fabric and clothes that feel good. And the other thing is it's women's clothing, right? So about Hana bamboo women's clothing.
Well, as a matter of fact, I've taken women out.
Okay.
Because a few men have been buying it and they like it.
Yeah.
Hey, did we do a bit of, but maybe what the best thing is to go back to our base camp and let's type it in here first, because once we get this right, we get it right for everything, right? So for a short about, so let's go into base camp and let's just copy and paste some stuff from the website and let's have a play with it, right? So we got 160. We can see how it. Oh yes, no, go to the bottom again where you'd already done a little bit, and then give yourself a bit of space in there. But let's just cut and paste some grabs from the website, right? So let's go to the homepage.
I think you're right. It's about in the
You've got it there,
Hana.
yeah. So, but I think use those billboard banners that you've got a little bit too. So I think one of those billboard banner gave you a really nice. What did we say to start with? It was I think it is important to say the products, the types of bamboo products that there are. So I think that sleepwear, loungewear, underwear. I felt that when I was initially looking through, and I think even from the photos, you don't necessarily know that. I think that gives you a really good boundaries around what the key product are, and the fact that you call them bamboo sleepwear, underwear. What's the third? Loungewear. I think is something we should have on everything. Yeah. And do we say it's Australian made? Australian made.
Not Australian made.
What do we call it?
Australian created.
Yeah.
Designed in Australia by people who love bamboo
So
fabric.
yeah, so that's the thing. So it's bamboo sleepwear, loungewear, and underwear created in Australia.
We haven't got a lot, have we?
No,
Creative.
the other thing is you've got that sense of which you wrote, as you said, that looks great and feels great too.
Yeah. How many have I got left? How can I tell?
I think you have plenty at the moment. So bamboo. So I would let's go Hana bamboo, so that it almost becomes synonymous for bamboo.
Yeah.
Hana bamboo sleepwear, loungewear, and underwear created in Australia for your comfort. Is for. It's probably
Providing comfortable, affordable luxury.
Well, I've got it here. It's one of these second ones that's coming around. Hang on, this scrolling. Show me. There's not a way you can hide it. Is an affordable luxury, something along those lines. You've already had that in there, right? Feels great, looks good.
In our story, she said creates comfortable, affordable luxury in timeless wardrobe essentials.
That sounds good.
Maybe back where we were, Australia.
So keep that in there. Let's just move these words around a little bit. So I think some of these will stay in here.
Wish I could type.
That's always easier.
Oh, it's already there.
Yeah, it's always easier watching than it is.
I would want to grab the keyboard.
Yeah.
No.
Sleepwear, loungewear, and underwear. So I reckon that created in Australia kind of looks weird now. When in that sort of sentence, I reckon because. Yeah, I'm feeling like it needs some you and your comfort and affordable.
Is created in Australia. Well, yeah, to give you comfort.
Can I just get you to write down underneath just these grabs? So just make a couple of things, right? Bamboo fabric is an affordable luxury. Let's just put that in there. Yeah, and then the next line, let's do another one. Where is it? Is the other looks great, feels great? Yeah, looks great and feels great too. I know. Look, so you've got another. So this one says looks great, feels even better.
Mm.
Yeah. I like that. In brackets after feels even better, you could put stay in your PJs, which is kind of particularly for us in Melbourne.
Work from home.
Yeah. And yeah, so I really think that the key thing would be to start with you could start with the fact that Hana bamboo sleepwear, loungewear, and underwear looks great and feels even better. Stay in your PJs, and again, I reckon the stay in your PJs could have an exclamation at the end of it, and could be in brackets, right? So.
Do we need to put work from home or just leave it?
So I reckon we get rid of the little comma before the bracket.
Yeah.
and then do we need? Yeah, we don't need an exclamation. I know, Hayley, you'd probably want to add an exclamation. The young kids love exclamations. What do you think,
I use
Hayley?
them too often. I have to stop myself, and I'm
No,
not.
I love an exclamation,
That
especially
means that you're probably very young at heart. But I reckon the exclamation would look good after the stay in your PJs. I reckon that's where the exclamation should be. So in other words, you've got Hana bamboo sleepwear, looks great and feels even better. Stay in your PJs! Exclamation, right? Yeah. So
Still brackets?
yeah, and keep the brackets. I like I reckon the brackets just sort of, because the fact is it's not all about PJs, but that's telling what we need to. Do you reckon? I don't even think we need the title case. Let's just make it read like a sentence, right? So Hana bamboo can both be title case, but I reckon sleepwear, loungewear, and underwear could be lowercase. At the front, so it reads more. Yeah, yeah, and then so then we go. You know. Um,
I like comfortable, affordable, luxury, and timeless wardrobe essentials.
Yeah, maybe it could be experience, comfortable, affordable, luxury in timeless, or enjoy. Would it be enjoy, comfortable, in affordable luxury?
Destroy.
And then I think we're getting close. So then I'd bring that enjoy up to up. So you'd have your PJs. Then you bring your enjoy after PJs. We'd probably find a good little pair of underpants or something we could do as an emoji there, Hayley. So we probably have something. I think we probably use. Is there a I don't think there's a bamboo tree, is there? It's
no, but it's just a grass and it's pretty scrappy.
Yeah, that's right. We could do a panda bear. Funnily enough, I've got a panda bear that we got off the Verge collection hanging up in my garage. All right.
A
So
few years back, there was a nut job carrying on the internet about destroying bamboo for clothing, and the pandas have nothing to eat.
all right.
So I confront that in my About Bamboo or something.
Oh, there you go. Look at that. What's that?
That's the only bamboo emoji.
But I like it. That's good. That's good. So I reckon we put the bamboo. You'd put your bamboo before the Hana bamboo sleepwear, and then you'd put some pajama-looking things after the PJs before we say enjoy comfortable luxury. And now I reckon you just almost have in capitals shop online, right?
The only real shirt is this.
Yep.
Or do you want a shirt?
Is there knickers?
No, I'm out of stock. Don't put knickers.
All right. No, don't put knickers. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So let's try and see how that fits in. I think we're going to be doing well if that fits in. What we might have to do is that and underwear might have to become an ampersand and, the one above the 7.
Yeah.
If we want to save a little bit of space there. Although then you'd probably be putting one where it says looks great and feels even better would also probably be an ampersand so we don't mixing our ends. So maybe for now, let's just copy and paste it, see how that sits in Twitter and see that we can fit there. Yeah, let's leave it like that because it probably looks better.
Which one's Twitter? That one?
Next door, yeah, that's the one.
Oh, what have I done now?
No.
What?
Yeah, no, this happens. Have we, so just go start. Yeah, we need to put the mobile associated with it probably too. I've meant to say that to you just in terms of, this will be all right, I think. Not a robot. Continue. Yeah, put your phone number there too. There you go. That'll come in a second. Yep.
Oh, shivers. Okay.
Yep. Continue to. Good one. And
we might do that little person on the left. Yeah. But edit profile. Oh, mine has to be added.
The person?
Yeah, and then edit profile at the top.
Oh.
Enjoy comfortable, affordable loungewear. Okay, looks great and feels even better. So how much space are we missing? So let's get
2 letters. No, wardrobe essentials.
Yeah, okay. So it looks great and feels even better. Why don't we
What if
just
we do
say?
sleepwear and loungewear and drop the underwear for the minute?
Or what about if you said instead of doing that, maybe you basically enjoy affordable luxury bamboo fiber clothing or bamboo clothing.
You haven't saved any space.
Sorry?
I know.
What was that?
I mean, getting rid of in timeless wardrobe essentials. That's what I was meaning. So enjoy comfortable, affordable.
Yeah. We got one. So that's as much as we can have, and I haven't got underwear. So enjoy comfortable, affordable luxury, full stop.
So
With Hana.
Shop
I was just wondering whether you could go Hana sleepwear. I think the underwear. Maybe let's go back to our ampersands, hands. You know, in between loungewear and underwear. Good to get these emojis in too. Are you able to paste that into the chat box? Those emojis you found, Hayley?
They're in the chat box.
Are they awesome? Stay in your PJs. Enjoy comfortable, affordable luxury bamboo fiber clothing.
I don't think you're going to fit that.
So maybe it's just bamboo clothing. You know, just say bamboo. Enjoy comfortable and affordable bamboo clothing. And maybe we get rid of that first Hana bamboo sleepwear. We just say bamboo sleepwear, loungewear, Feels great, looks great, and feels comfort too. Enjoy comfortable and affordable bamboo clothing, bamboo fiber clothing.
I don't want to say fiber.
Okay,
it's 2 words.
bamboo clothing. Yeah.
No branding at all, but anyway.
Well, we've got our name, we've got our logo. So let's just save that for now, and then, or in fact, save it for now, and then we'll keep going. Go back to it.
It needs to re-add her. So if you go to edit profile, because it timed out, it didn't save your cover photo or your email or your website. Sorry. So
I'm not sure what you said, Hayley. What was that? You want the photo back?
Yeah, I need to re-add those photos. And then copy space 2. And same with the, if you scroll down, just adding the website.
Going to bring her up a little bit. I'm sure you're going to do that. Yeah, that's it. Nice. That fits well into that space. Maybe just save that as you go. So you don't. Sometimes the image can be, if you save it and then go back there again.
Where'd it go?
So press edit profile.
Loading, probably. There we are. Yep.
And location, are you going to put Melbourne, Australia?
I think it's Melbourne, Vic, Australia. Yep. And then, so that's great. Let's just go. Nice work. Let's go to the. Just so we can put them in now. Or do you want to do it later, Hayley, in terms of just putting in a couple of those emojis and that sort of stuff?
Yeah, I can do it later. That's okay.
Let's just do it. We'll do that later. let's just, while we're in here, just turn analytics on as well so that we can see that. So those 3 dots underneath the person. Turn them on, yeah. And just copy the URL once you've turned it on, just so we could always have a look at that. So
This one.
So that URL there, yeah.
Put it in the
into Basecamp, yeah.
No.
Yeah, and then you can close that analytics one. Yeah. Okay.
I'm a bit confused
Sorry,
now.
tweet. Yeah, that one you can close. Yep, you can close that
We
now.
don't
So we
get that
turn that
later.
on, but we'll go back to this one. Then copy. So you're at the top, the URL for this one. Just check that that's already. The URL should show your profile details. Just click on the URL where it says Twitter. I know, not on your not your. Okay, just in the bar itself. Yeah. And just copy and paste that into Basecamp, and then you can also go back to our YouTube and put it in there as well. Oh, are you going to run out of battery? I was going to say.
I am, and I'm going to add it here.
Yeah.
And what was it? Twitter.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep. What next?
Have you got a cord?
I'm going to go get the cord and a coffee if it's a good
Yeah,
break
why
time.
don't you do that now? It's probably good enough.
Okay.
And Hayley might
Okay.
want to do that too. Do you need a coffee, Hayley? You all right?
Yeah, I'm gonna go. Do you want me to add those emojis to that Twitter?
Yeah, if you can go in there already, that'd be great. This is good. You having fun?
Yeah.
I am.
Is it Hana into it?
I actually made some breakfast as well.
Do you want to go outside? Why isn't it working? What? Hey, come on, come outside. Come on, quick. you there? No.
Yes, I am. Sorry, Hayley was there too.
Hi.
I just didn't want
That's
to
all
chomp
right.
on my. I was eating my little bit of brekkie. So.
Oh no, I had mine early today.
Hmm.
I try to wait till 11 because I try to fast.
Oh yeah.
But I couldn't have waited, just sitting here freezing to death, which I am.
Yes. It's all for a good cause. Hopefully, you'll be able to enjoy some of that wine by the end of the day. So let's maybe.
Oh, I'm going to give it up. I've been, because we don't live together. I live in town, he lives here, but I've been here since March.
Mm.
So I've been drinking wine probably 6 nights for sure a week. And good wine, and it's too easy to drink.
Yeah.
If you go out and you don't have a good wine, I'll sort of sip one glass. But when it's easy to drink, we drink a bottle between us a night.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's too much, I think, every night.
Very good for your cholesterol, although my wife says that's the grape, not the actual wine itself. But anyway.
I think she's right. But it's not even that. Two glasses, I undoubtedly wake up with a headache.
Mm.
And it's just I don't need it.
I'm
not that much into it.
You can get drops.
Can't tell the difference.
You can get these drops you
what?
put in wine that don't give you a headache in the morning. You're like, there's drops that you can put into wine to stop
Yeah,
you
right.
getting it.
Or you could just have vodka on your cornflakes.
Well, I used to drink a lot of vodka. Not a lot, but I just love it. But no, I never told you, but I left Target when I had breast cancer in 2013.
Yep.
And there's a lot of research about the danger of 1 or 2 glasses of wine every day.
Yeah, right.
On cancer incidence. And it was published again last week. And I said to Barry, I just want to slow down a bit.
Yeah. Yep.
Just want to stay away from it.
Yep. Well, as you said, sometimes you need those scares to actually just go, yep, I better get back on the straight and narrow. You're right.
Yeah. Oh, I'm not that far off it. We're in danger of being boring, but yeah.
Yeah. Just go back to Twitter, I think, Bernadette.
Oh, I updated that. I just put in the bamboo.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
I don't know.
Share market must have crashed, did it?
Did it?
Well, I've just got all these bargain buys out. Yep, red everywhere. And I've seen my email. They're all coming through. Bloody thing's tanked. All right. Where are we, Twitter?
Yeah, and close that one and go to the next one. Yep. That's it. And you can refresh that. You can refresh this one because Hayley's just added. Oh, there we go. Put it at the end. Okay, cool.
Oh, yeah.
Doesn't that look pretty good? I reckon.
What is it?
That's a. What is it?
It's bamboo.
What's the red thing?
It's like a tag hanging off bamboo.
I think that's the Asian sort of lucky tag. That's what it is. In Asia, bamboo gets used for tet and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah, a version of the Chinese flag.
Exactly. It's actually what you put your lucky money in. I think the kids get given.
Of course, the red envelope.
Yeah, that's it. So that's not a bad little one. At least people know that, particularly in the Southeast Asia and Australasia, they'll know that. I reckon we've done what we need to do here for now. So we've copied and pasted the URL. So let's go to Instagram, which is the one you've been using the most. So let's just have a quick look at that. And mainly what we'll do here, I think, to start with is probably just update the edit profile. You've already got your logo where it should be.
Can I just ask you about these 2 highlight things?
Yeah.
They're like 2-second videos. One of them was, I think, yeah.
Okay.
They're no good on YouTube. They're too short, aren't they?
Yeah.
How long do you need on YouTube?
You could always put them on YouTube, though. It doesn't mean you can't upload them to it. But yeah, you're right. It's not. They'd be better on the social where they actually autoplay.
Okay.
A YouTube video. How long would a YouTube video be? Maybe like plus 15 seconds. What do you reckon, Steve?
Okay.
Well, I think normally you kind of well, I'm recording this one, so it puts a bit more pressure on when you do hours. But realistically, for anything that you're wanting to promote, what you've just showed there, those highlights are great for social. And so again, if you just wanted, excuse me, to have it as a link to YouTube, you could clearly add them. Excuse me.
Mm.
It just helps from potentially from a search perspective, but yeah, normally you'd use those little ones just if you're going to promote something, because those little quick type things, they'd be quite
Mm.
good. Yeah, so let's just go edit profile here. And Hannah, I think Hannah Hayley. This is not just do we have the confusion of you having Hannah Hannigan being your surname, then we've got Hannah as the thing in front. We've got Hayley and Hannah. Oh, doing my head in. Jeepers. Why did we go with? Did you have to go Hannah dot intimates because Hannah intimates wasn't available in
I
the
don't know.
UK?
Someone set it up for me.
I reckon.
I hate it.
Yeah, I don't see it unless you. Let's. Can we try and see whether you need it? Can we make it one word? Username Hannah intimates.
Down where the username is, Bernadette. Just down a bit further. No, to the right of where you are. There you are.
Yeah. Just try submitting that down below. You should have submit. Scroll down.
Will I lose anything?
You won't
No.
lose anything. The only thing is you might have to update the URL on your website, but you know how to do that. So the username isn't available. That's why. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So we'll live with that. Hannah dot. So that stays the same. Hannah dot. So what, while I think about it,
Where'd you see that wasn't available?
it said down below when you went to submit it, it actually said, no, you can't do it. It's not available. So that's why you would have gone there. You know what an alternative would be? And if it was my business, what a good alternative might be is put it together and then go Hannah Intimates and then go com. As in, that's the website, right?
Wait, you
.com?
Do you reckon? Yeah, I was going to say .com maybe. Yeah,
yeah, like
.com.
a website.
.com. I know, as in. Oh well, in actual fact, you can use that. Yeah, you use the dot. I was thinking you actually write the word dot, but you're right. That's probably even a better way. A username with that. Oh, that a user with that username already exists. Bloody hell. Okay.
What are you telling me?
Down below, it said the same thing again. It was that basically you can't use that one either. Hannah Intimates. What about if you go instead of writing instead of having the dot? What if you write Hannah Intimates and write .com?
No.
I've seen people do it. The other thing is, well, what about Hannah Intimates bamboo clothing?
Yeah, Hannah Intimates bamboo.
Yeah.
There we
Yeah.
go.
There we
Did
go.
it work?
Yep. And then, then I reckon just copy your Twitter, what we've done in Twitter for your short. If you just go back to Twitter and go to your profile there, and just copy that detail.
Yep.
Can I get the
I hope it does it.
You may not be able to easily get the
and what? Put it in here.
paste it into there. Yeah. Get rid of that one. And, there you go. And because you've just done that, go and paste the same into Basecamp. So we'll go that over there. Yeah. Yep.
Well,
That we could probably get rid of the logo in there. You don't need the emoticon. It's sort of gone too big. But yeah, cool. All right, let's go back to Instagram. That may be too big for Instagram. That amount of text in the about. But let's try saving it down below. Go submit. Oh yeah, it's too much. Right. So.
too many.
I don't think that changed. Oh,
Yeah,
it
no,
went
it
back to
didn't.
what
Yeah, it
it
was
was.
too long. So just paste it again, paste in, and we'll have to remove some words again. So enjoy comfortable and affordable luxury, and maybe get rid of with bamboo clothing. So we just go bamboo sleepwear, and we won't say bamboo clothing this time. Yep. And then try submitting that, and then see if we can work with that. Yeah. Okay. So let's save that. Are we happy with that? Is that okay? I think
Yeah.
that works. it's consistent then as well. And I think that's probably, now I'll get you maybe just to click on the Hana logo next to the love heart on the top right.
So just tell me this username. That's what I have to put in my website, is it?
That's what I was going to say next. Or Hayley, maybe direct that part. You know, the copy and paste the URL again.
Yeah. So that phone number, you don't want people to contact you on it, do you?
No.
It's personal. It's okay.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
No, I was going to see if it was on the profile that people could press call, but I just checked it's not, so it doesn't really matter. But if you click back into the Hana logo at the top.
Here?
No, at the top right, sorry. It's the small circle, yep. And then profile. This is a URL that you'll need to change. So at the top where the Instagram.com is, if you just copy that into Basecamp, that's the URL you'll need to change on the website. So it directs people to that.
You might want to do that into YouTube as well, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh, the other thing we'll need to do here, Hayley, is update passwords so we've got the same passwords, yeah?
Yeah. And
did you say YouTube?
Yeah, you can go to your YouTube and add your Instagram.
What you could do as well is copy the Twitter and actually put that into the about part now as well on YouTube. You know, on Twitter, because you're able to get the little bamboo as well. So if you go to the Twitter bio.
What?
Yeah.
Copy again and then go to YouTube. You're not restricted by space up here. So if you go up to the top and then to paste that in, and then after that, just go shop online now. We'll just say shop online.
Shop online at?
Oh, yeah. Shop online at. Website? Yeah. I don't know if you can include the website in there, but we'll see. Just bring the shop online up a line, though, because otherwise you'll probably chop it off. You'll chop it off anyway, but yeah. Yeah.
I'll check the YouTube.
Okay.
And now we just need to go back into Instagram and change the password so it's shared. So the settings wheel, down, 3 down, yep.
Did you already have the password? Do you want to write the password into Basecamp and then just copy and paste it from there?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good now. So just change. Don't use. Yeah.
And it's
the same one as before.
Yeah. So the capital H A capital I 201022 and then the @ symbol.
I'll get you just to write that password into the Basecamp if you haven't already too. That would be great. Oh, old password was entered incorrectly.
What did I do?
The top one, you need to have your old password as correct, the right one. Whatever your Instagram password is.
Oh, shit. I let it bring it up itself. Instagram. Be written on one of those pages. You know, we've got 4 passwords just to get in our house. I don't know what it is. Where did you see that it was wrong?
It said it when you. It's off your old password, so the password
from your website. Yeah, so that's what it's predicting each time, but it seems to be getting it wrong. Yeah.
Interesting.
We know that you could always do forgot password and probably send it to your phone or to your email.
Yeah. There you go, Harry.
Put your phone number in there. See how it's so just go not now up above, but yeah. Oh yeah, send login link. I sent it to Hannah. Send it to your email, so that's all right. So you just copy it from there.
Has it done it?
Yeah, it looks like it. So if you go to your email now, you should find it's there, and copy the link. Oh, there you go. What's that? Oh, that's the other one. The Instagram, right there. And here it comes. Reset. Yeah. Just so we.
Oh, you bloody idiot. Sorry. Why is it? Oh, you said type, Haley.
So you click on the yellow and then maybe type. Is that what we did last time?
Just so you don't use. There we go. So what is it out loud again for me, Hayley? It's
capital H, lowercase a, capital I, 201022 at.
Was Bernadette's favourite letter between 1 and 9 the number 2?
No, I just went to the last.
The date.
The last number was 2.
I like it.
Wasn't it?
Yeah, we always do that little one. That's our little. But sometimes, actual fact, I don't use 9 and 0 because that's a bracket, and that often confuses people. So yeah, my default sometimes is what's your favourite number between 1 and 8. And then we just use the one above. So I wondered whether 2 had been your favourite, but the other one is Hayley's just gone the number 2 and then to put the at above it. So perfect. Awesome.
Well, I'm thinking, is it you, Hayley? I thought it was the start of Hana and then intimates.
It's our code that we use in our Dropbox, and then
how about that?
Symbol.
Yeah, there's a couple of little things that we do just to make it.
Because isn't it today's date?
Yeah, that's right. Today's date backwards. Yeah, exactly.
Right. Okay.
All right, so we've done Instagram. So we were up to speed with Instagram then. We added Instagram into the YouTube channel. We can go back to where it's got reset password and just click onto it. So then make sure you're back in where you want to be.
Hold on. Yeah. Permissions via password to Steve. I just write down everything sort of for my little notebook.
No worries. Yeah, Twitter and Instagram's the only one we have a shared, although we'll use the same one for Hootsuite as well. So
yeah, shared password.
That's right. So
and the others are you have management rights.
Managers and admin, yeah.
Okay.
So let's go back to that reset password Instagram one there, yeah. And so now we go back to login down below. Hayley, you can, I'm jumping in, you can, there you go, it's gone straight in anyway.
Yeah, I'm just
I don't have to change it now, do I?
No, I think you're done. We're all done now. That should be good. All right. So you can probably click on your profile just so we can look at it and be happy with it. Up the top right, the little icon next to the love heart, yep. And see profile. And then
don't know if we put in the password right. Oh wait, let me just double check if I can log in. Oh yeah.
That's right. Cool. All right, now maybe just drag the Instagram to the right of Facebook and then we'll go to Facebook, eh?
Mm-hmm.
See what I put, but you'll have to, you want me to change that.
Yeah, we want you to put square there.
I know.
But that's okay. It was a stepping stone or a stepping pillow.
Have I learned nothing all day?
No, you've done good.
It's so cold in this room when I stop to get the coffee.
Oh, look, it's asking you for that. See,
okay?
Oh, sorry. What I was going to say is what you could do is see how it's got description up above. Just copy and paste your short about that we did with the bamboo. It might even still be there. If you go paste now, will that do it? Yes, it is.
Yeah.
There you go.
I'm going to add the shop now at Hana, the www.Hana Intimate.
Oh yeah, may as well put in the full detail. That's true. Shop now. Copy and paste the web link maybe just to make sure you get a link that's clickable no matter what people are looking at it from. There you go. And maybe copy all of that too and just paste that in so that you don't have to write it out next time either. Just paste it into Basecamp again. Good find. I like the bamboo find. That's really good. That now there's no questions what you do compared to others, right? That's cool. And it should
How
be.
do I know if that needs to be anything?
No, that looks like it's fitting perfectly a square because it was done as a square. So just go save down below. Yep, that's it.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. And that will have created the post down below. And now we're going to edit the cover as well, eh?
Edit. I don't know where I am.
So at the very top right under that photo, it says edit. Down a bit, sorry. There we go. Has it already been uploaded, this photo that we use?
I think it has. I have a feeling it will have been. I'd imagine.
Uploaded to, what do you mean?
We're looking for our lady on the sofa.
But you can just add her if you upload
Yeah, so
from computer instead of upload the photo. So if you exit that and go back into edit, you can upload from your computer.
Right, I'm with you now. Where was edit?
So
Edit.
just down, yeah. And then upload photo. One more. Oh. Yeah. And then just copy two.
Just for us, maybe make a little note, Hayley. We might do the do it like a slideshow in the same way as the web has the slideshow. Yeah. And so for now, let's go with our main cover, but in the end we might just update it so we've got the same transitioning ones, yeah? Yeah. Or I can get a bit of feet. Yeah, that's good.
Yep. And then if you click on that photo, you can edit like if you just click now. Oh, no, not edit, not on edit.
Just left click.
On the photo.
Sorry, I'm just a bit crazy. Yeah. Sorry, what do you want to do?
So just if you go away from edit just onto that photo in the middle of the photo and just click on it. And then if you press edit.
Over here?
Yep. You'll be able to paste as well.
What do you want me to paste?
That. Perfect. And then you can go done editing and you can give it a like as the page. And then also change from the page to Bernadette, maybe. If you click on the little arrow on the right-hand side next to share, can you also be in as Det? There you go. And then maybe Det can love it because love's actually a harder thing to do than like. It's harder to find love. So anyway, if you run your cursor over the like again, it'll give you the choice to actually change. So put your love there. Yeah, there you go. Me and Hayley are going to give it a bit of love later as well. All right, so yeah, you can close that now.
The whole thing?
Yeah,
just
left-hand side, yep.
Sorry?
Yep, just that one.
I don't know how to close just that. I don't know what you mean.
Just that X that you were on.
Yeah.
There you go. Let's get us on here now, I reckon, Hayley.
Yep.
So in actual fact, I'm going to go looking for Det Hannigan, so it'll make it easy. It's not going to be otherwise as easy to find us as what it was on Google. Because Fun Steve is actually a different Steve.
But I don't want people to find it from my name.
No, I'm saying for you and I, but we need to be connected to you, particularly from the ads perspective, not so much from the manager of the page perspective. So.
I think she has her profile set to you can't.
Oh, okay. You might need to friend professional Steve and professional Hayley, Det. Yeah. So if you search for us in the top next to Facebook up the top, where the little magnifying glass is on the left-hand side. And we'll
Who
start
am I
with
searching for?
Stephen, like his mother calls him, Stephen with a V, E-N, and then G, space G, for Garrick, just in case you're wondering, and then Hubbard, like old mother, Hubbard, and go search.
Surely your mother only calls you that when you're in trouble.
Stephen, no, she always calls me that now. In fact, a lot more people are calling me that. Well, they're not.
Where are you?
Go see all. That's none of those are me. So it's the hoodie. So go see all. Just goes to show you how well you've kept things aside. So that's strange, isn't it? So jeepers.
If you go up to the top, I think you can get through it this way. But if you go back to the top of that screen,
Yeah.
and then go to posts on the left. Sorry, left
on the left
down,
column. Yeah.
And then I think it's Stephen.
Probably because Stephen G's more prolific than these guys. Although these guys might be
on posts. And then if you
there's me. That's the guy.
So if you go across and click on Stephen G. Hubbard's post.
Where is one?
Just up. Oh, at the top. Yep. So that one.
Oh yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah, click on that post.
That.
Good morning. Yeah. And then you'll be able to find me. Good work, Hayley. I like this way. Or maybe. Well, that's different social.
Have you tagged yourself, Steve, or something?
Yeah, see that Stephen G. If you click on that fella, there you got it. Now you've got it. I'm very
And whose
surprised.
friend are you? Hannah's or mine?
So you're a friend of. So I'm
We're
surprised.
friends so you can add us to the ads and stuff.
Yeah. So I'm surprised that remember John? What was John's name? Who was part of Monash? I'm sure he was the one that introduced us. Little John. He was a soccer player. Do you remember John?
John Bergen.
John Bergen. Yeah.
You can try searching me, Bernadette. I don't know if it will work though. So back to that magnifying glass, and then it's Hayley, Hayley, and then J, and then
this one.
Yeah, you can try that. I'm sure both will come up. It's a one that's not that one. The other one with the J. That's down one.
Not that one.
We have professional. You're more than welcome to add us both of us in terms of our fun and our professional one. It's just whether you want to see copious amounts of 4.5-year-old kid playing with the footy and stuff, which I do for my mother.
On my personal one, but yeah, that's all added now.
Yeah, and I'm a little bit scary to be friends with Fun Hayley because she may be way too fun. Although we have a bit of fun doing quaddies and things on the weekends. So.
But what is it? What is it added to? Sorry.
Oh yeah, so that just means we're basically friends. That's all. That just
on
means
Facebook.
Yeah, Facebook mate.
So you have to see my dog all the time.
Well, in the same way as maybe it's sort of an algorithm thing. You can actually knock us back in terms of you could make us what do you call it? Acquaintances and that sort of stuff. But realistically,
look, I don't know how. That's why I don't let anybody near me.
At the top left, Bernadette. If you exit that, yep.
I can't.
And then if you put the drop down box on the right, the top right, or there, that's fine. You can click on that Hana Intimates too.
I don't know.
It's new Facebook.
Shortcuts there. That's the one. Yep. There you go.
So this is Facebook.
Yeah, now that's it. That's how you're managing it. So this is again like Google. You're managing it as debt basically because Facebook needs us to be people. So, so probably the first thing to do is let's copy the Facebook URL up the top and paste that into YouTube. And you can paste it into Basecamp as well. Yep.
And I don't have to change that on my website.
No, that one's all good. Yep.
What happened to it? I've lost Hannah.
It's in the Facebook, so 3 to your right at the top there.
Next to LinkedIn. Back
one. Yep.
That's it. So settings are down the bottom left, aren't they, in this new one?
Oh yeah, I know. I got confused before when I was the new one does my.
And you've only been looking at it for a brief amount of time. Page rolls, yeah. Under Facebook badges, that'd be great. Yeah.
You want that one?
Yeah. You can do this part, Hayley. Now that you've done the heavy lifting to make it that Bernadette could find us, this part becomes easy.
So you just click for assign new page roles at the top there.
There?
Oh, sorry, down just where the type name or URL, and then Stephen G. Hubbard. Yep,
That
there
one?
you go. And is it as admin, Steve?
Yeah, that'd be good.
So just change that editor role to admin before you press add. Yep.
One more?
Yep, so click add. And then you just have to type in your password for security.
Oh, Jesus.
Sweet Jesus.
It's all right, I think it's saved.
Do
Perfect. And then same with Hayley J.
you watch Sammy J clips at all, Bernadette?
No.
And then admin Bernadette before you press add.
Yeah.
I know, because Sammy J does a couple of really good clips where he's plays 2020 and he goes up to see God. They're only 3-minute clips, but God just goes, "For the love of me!"
If Barry was here, you would hear swearing from the kitchen where he works at the table.
Oh, yeah.
And he'd be saying, so-and-so, computer, the computer. And we travel all over the place. And he argues about the password and the computers and the phones. And I go, Baz, there's nothing to do with them. It's you. It's just terrible being old. And like you see what we've done today. Am I actually really meant to remember all this?
You can always watch the video over the weekend. No, we're going to write it in the write-up is what makes sense of it. Once you get the write-up, it'll be like, oh, yeah, that's just
Yeah,
the
but
key
like my
dot points.
house, we've got a gate with a password, the
Yeah,
house with a password,
yeah.
the internet thing with a password.
I know.
It's like,
Nowadays is nuts. There's only 2 passwords, so we'll be all right. It's only 1 password that we have to remember, and it's only for 2 things, so we'll be all good. The only thing I do see here, it's got a page owner, which is that Hana Intimates, which might make it under a business manager. So just scroll down a little bit here, because I think we could probably do almost everything we need to do. See how it's got this Hana Intimates system?
yeah.
I better accept that invitation. Let's do that. If you
What
haven't
is that system user?
So it's a higher level. This adds a little bit of extra complexity, even though we've been added as managers. It could well. Let me just accept that. Have you done that as well already, Hayley?
Yeah, I'm just going on to do it now.
Yeah, let's just accept that. It means we can do the day to day, but sometimes, particularly around the ads, it might mean. So I'm just going to accept that. Done. Oh, accept.
Yeah, I'm accepted.
Yeah, me too. And next one. Okay. Oh, that's interesting. Cool. All right. So I've got that. That's all good. Oh, I see. Hadn't done that either. I just realised I was invited to do something else yesterday as well that I didn't do, which was, oh, here we are, added me to add account. So just bear with me 1 second. Invited.
25 emails. Must be a terrible day on the share market.
Are they all share market related?
I guess so, because I put out some buy things and oh no, there were us as well, Instagram, Twitter.
Yeah. That's right. Big connections. Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Let me just go back to one more thing because it asked me to do this. Seal.
Do you want me to start going through? changing some stuff still.
Yeah, no, the only thing, so I've accepted now too, so that's all good. What I wanted to have a look at, Hayley, is how do you normally go and do your ads? Have you done that in the past, Bernadette?
Me?
Yeah, so you could probably refresh that. I think both Hayley and I should have approved, should have now. If you just refresh this page, you should see that Hayley and I have now accepted. But I wonder if, see how at the moment you've got debt. You're like us. You've got admin on it, but then you have that higher level which talks about business settings. Do you do your ads in the past? Have you done it using Business Manager, or have you just done it using your Ads Manager? Do you remember, or do you don't know?
I'm guessing I did it via Ads Manager because I don't know how to do it.
Yeah, okay.
And
Let's see if that's the case. So I'll get you.
let me tell you, I wrote down what I did last week, but it probably means nothing. No.
Only because, Hayley, this is the way it's set up. I reckon what we might just have a look at.
Do we just want to update the Facebook page first, like the about, and then automatic messaging back and stuff?
Yeah, can have a look at those few things first if you want. Now that we're on, I guess the only thing is I want to make sure that we're on. That's all. But that's okay. Yeah, let's go to page. Maybe go. Work down, as Hayley said. Go messaging first, maybe. And have you got an auto reply set up? Do you know? Show a greeting. Your URL. There you go. Set up automated responses on the right-hand side. Yep, so we'll go instant reply. Just turn that on up above where it says greet people. Yep. And we're going to go edit. See underneath schedule, it's got the blue button, edit. Yeah. And then click the cursor before thanks.
Before what?
Sorry, see how the text says thanks for your message? If you just put your cursor in there, and then go add personalization, and click on the add personalization and just put name.
I thought you'd want me to type it.
Yeah, so just go first name of recipient up the top. And so before debt, you would just say hi debt. Should be able to bring the cursor
back, arrow back. Oh,
yeah. Out of the box though. Yeah,
out of the box. Yeah, hi debt. Put a comma before we say thanks. Yeah, space. Then put your space there. Yep, thanks for your message. I would just say for a more immediate response, please visit our website. Right.
but how do they get a response from the website?
So what you're going to say for a more immediate response. I still think you can have. I know it got rid, but I think you can still thank people for their message. Thanks for your message. First, yep. Sorry, but your typing's magnificent, so it's okay. Thanks for your message. For a more immediate response, please email. Hello.
And then the email that they would use, Hana, Bernadette, sorry, the Hana at Hana Internet.
Sorry, put in that.
Yeah.
Or visit the website contact page, perhaps. And you might put the website in just as without the www because it won't hyperlink it anyway.
It will when you put in .com.
Well, I don't think it does. I think in this one, when you get the auto response, it doesn't have it. So, yeah. And that's probably enough. But I mean, what you could do if you want to make yourself look big is you put a little bit, the hat above the 6. So you know the little shift and then the hat.
Oh,
Yeah, shift.
I'm looking. You want that there?
Yeah, and you just say Hana Intimates, because that's basically saying who's, Hana Intimates. Yeah.
What does the hat do?
The hat's telling you who's responding, right? So you could say Team Hana Intimates, but anyway, we'll just go save on the top right. Well, just something that we just have to check. The other thing that I did notice, just go edit one more time. Sorry, that I did notice. Is that time right before when we had the time for your thing? See, it's got GMT plus 11. Did that be right? Is that us?
No.
So
that's Greenwich Mean Time.
Oh, okay. It's just saying plus 11. I just wonder if we are plus 11 here, but we'd be.
Oh, we are.
That is probably us then. So that's probably all right. Yep.
Pacific Midway. Yeah.
Yep. Cool. All right. So you could probably go cancel with that because really it was already okay up the top right. You could just say cancel. Yep.
Okay.
And now, Hayley, find our way back to settings.
No.
Let's go up the top. I think click on the Hana on the left-hand top left.
Yeah.
I reckon click on that maybe if it's clickable.
What do you do when you get people who can't type?
Hana takes the keyboard and we do it in reverse.
Hayley, yeah.
Hayley.
Yeah,
I know who.
Hana Hayley.
Again, Bernadette.
Click.
Settings again.
Yeah.
And then page info is our next one.
Don't worry about how the can't type is the least of our problems often.
And then change that description to what we use.
Oh, I don't have to take that out necessarily, do I? No.
But you can go back and just copy and paste our other one, yeah.
This one.
Try it all and see how we go. Oops. There you go. It's working. The other thing you could probably do online retail under categories. Call yourself a online something. So let's maybe go slow to see what they say. Online shopping, maybe online. See what they've got. Okay, shopping. Just go shopping. Shopping and retail. Yeah, maybe go with that. Yep. Yep.
What happened? It disappeared.
There you go. Now it's there.
Why did it go away? Maybe that one's got to go. Okay.
I think right? You're not going to put in a phone number, so that's okay.
My page doesn't have a phone number.
Yeah, and the website's correct, so that's all good.
Yeah.
Location is okay, yeah. Although, see how it's putting you in. I think that looks like Norway or somewhere.
You can put my page doesn't have a location.
Yeah, you click on you actually put your street address, but you say it doesn't have a and see if it picks up on where that is, and then yeah, it's probably just better to click on the my page doesn't have a location. Click on that one there. Yep. Oops, something went wrong. Okay. We should have saved the other things. Go okay. Let's is there a way of do we need to save or publish this what we've done so far? Do you know? Whoop, there we go.
Yeah, you'll probably need to save at the bottom.
Is it at the bottom? Yeah, so let's not lose what we've done already. I have a feeling it may or just self-do it, right? So scroll down. Yeah, click on that. That's
right. Stop that.
So yeah, maybe just on always open. I think it just automatically saves what it can. Do you have a privacy policy on the website by any chance?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's just click on my page doesn't have a location again and see if it gets. See if it gives you the same warning again. Okay, no, this time it seems to be okay for now anyway. So let's just go down a little bit further. Maybe those service areas you should probably start putting in. So Melbourne, I would do then Sydney, do the capital cities on the eastern seaboard, and then probably do New York and London.
Canada.
Yeah, maybe Vancouver seems to be, or Ontario.
Toronto.
But yeah. That's New Jersey. Yeah, UK, that one.
Well, I'll do Paris. I haven't had an order from Paris, friends. Is that what you want?
Yeah, I like that. That's good. Yep. And always open. Yep. Okay, that's all right. No temporary service, operating as usual. No update required there. You got your destination URL. Yep, that's all fine. And then, so if you go to your website, you can copy and paste your link to the policy on the website. So usually these, sometimes not everybody has these, Hayley, by the way. So
Yeah.
it's good when they do, and then you can just put it on here. Yep.
Oh, it's a legal requirement, isn't it?
Yeah, well, it's amazing how many people don't have it though.
Nice.
And then the rest, you can write in products there. You could actually write, what we've got, almost your copy and paste, which was your sleepwear, underwear, loungewear.
You mean the whole
Bamboo.
sentence again?
I would just say bamboo, bamboo clothing. Maybe just write bamboo clothing here. No one else, probably other than us, is ever going to look at that. So, and then I think that looks like it's auto saving. So I think that's all we need to do. It's got a tick there. So
Cool.
yeah, there's no publish or anything else on that. Maybe the other thing now is, okay, good. So that's sort of got rid of that. Although it still seems to be a bit questionable.
No, it's. I've just checked the website. It's updating as you're going.
Oh, you did?
Having fun, aren't I? What are you meant to click and drag?
You don't need to have a location, so you don't have to worry about it. Because you don't have a location, I wouldn't worry. I'd just click on templates and tabs down below on the left-hand side, I reckon. Yeah. So you've got a shopping template, but I don't think that's necessarily the best template because you've got a shop, you've got a Shopify shop. So what do you think? Hey, I reckon you might just call yourself.
It just means when they go into the Facebook page, it has like the.
Okay, I'll leave it in there. Yeah, okay. All right. Well, let's keep it in there. Let's just use the little drag up and down to see what we might have higher and lower. I think you're not running events, so you could turn events off. Reviews is fine, but if we could put photos up above events.
Just drag?
Yep. Bring them up. They're going to be your main post, is photo posts. You can put videos underneath of photos, albeit that you're probably not going to be doing a lot of those at this stage. But our about can go above photos. Yeah.
Is there a post?
You probably don't have any specific groups or groups or offers or jobs, so you could probably turn them off as well.
Sometimes I work with breast cancer and do an offer.
Oh yeah,
would that go there? We just put it on Instagram and Facebook last year.
Yeah, no, that's more if you actually administer a group of bamboo clothing people fans.
Oh.
So it's more that if you're going to do it.
And offers for your business?
Offers we may finish up. You can leave it there for now, but whether we use that as a feature is questionable.
Yeah.
And everything else, I think we're okay. Yeah. I think that's mainly what's going to be visible. So that's good. So then Then we're going to go to About, Hayley, aren't we? So where do we find that now? On the left-hand side, up above page settings. Let's go back to home. Let's click on the little, where you go to Hana Intimates.
Is it in general? Or page?
Sorry.
No, I think it's in About. So you basically, if you click on the page again, so underneath the Facebook symbol, go to Hana Intimates. See how it's got the little, yeah, click on that icon. No, not icon. What do you call it? Hyperlink. Yeah. And then where it says more, I have a feeling in the middle next to events. So events is still sitting there for some reason. Anyway, click on more, and there's About under videos. Yep. And then here's where you just need to update. Yeah. So we're not putting location. We're going to do our hours though, right? You might as well do them as online 24/7. No, you already got that. Always open. So it's already clicked. There you go. Okay. Scroll down. We haven't got a phone number. We've got that's been updated. Where's our other accounts? Let's scroll down a little bit further.
That one.
It might. Oh, there it is. Yeah, edit other accounts, and this is where you can put your just put in your new
What's that thing there? The page ID.
Oh, that's just your code for your page. That's probably what sits up the top in your URL, particularly around the business.
Yeah.
The only time you need your page ID is when you're actually talking to Facebook to identify your page account and your ad account.
Sorry. Yeah. And what did you say to do?
You go, Hayley.
Pardon?
Okay, I'll go. Edit other accounts. And then just use that Hana Intimates Bamboo. You just put that as your. Oh, is this going to work?
You've not got other accounts on there. Are you trying to connect Instagram to?
I just wanted to put Instagram and Twitter on there, but we might do that later. Just try refreshing this page. Maybe it's needing to catch up. Or the other thing is
I think to add like Instagram to the Facebook and Twitter to the Facebook, it's in this, like when you scroll down.
It's in settings, yeah.
It's all the way down the bottom, like where WhatsApp. So on the left.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, that's okay. On the left, if you scroll down to the bottom, and then settings.
Yeah.
And then scroll down to the bottom of those settings.
Hopefully Instagram's already connected.
Instagram at the top there.
Above WhatsApp.
Yeah.
It's already self-done it. See, it's already changed the name. Just something to look at later, Hayley. It may well be that because of how it's set up as business, but see how we couldn't just add that. Anyway, we'll talk about that later. But that's already connected, that side of things. So that's really good.
I think she needs to change her story.
Which one's that?
So if you scroll up, sorry, on the left, where Instagram is, and scroll up to the top of that. If you go into general, is there something about your story here?
Yeah, post and story sharing.
Because at the moment it's a stay home, stay safe. From our family to yours, Hana Intimates, an Australian brand. That's all it says.
Post and story sharing. Stories is on.
No, sorry. Page info, maybe.
Under messaging.
This is where we were before. We changed that one. Is there another one that you can change? I can look at it.
Yeah, we can be able to find that later. What's that? What's the other clicker button under the location there, Bernadette? So see how you're not there, but what's that other one? Customers visit. Oh no, so we don't want to do that. It still seems to have that. So you don't have a location. Maybe we're the only ones that can see that. So let's move on from here. Just go back to that little underneath the Facebook icon, Hana Intimates. Let's click on that again so we can see the page.
Just hold on a sec, Steve. See what that says? It says if you click it, customers visit my business.
Yeah.
Unchecking this box will hide the address.
So if you had a street address in there, like your own personal address, if that box isn't ticked, it's just going to show like Paran or
And not the address.
yeah.
So we should put the address and see what happens. Isn't that what we were looking for?
It wasn't letting us do that before. Yeah, let's go to let's maybe grab that little so let's zoom out, right? So in other words, yep. I think it's minus the other way. So let's go minus, right? Yeah. Let's see where you are at the moment. You're on some little island, right? So let's drag you over to Australia and Melbourne.
Just off Africa.
Yeah. So I don't know where that was. Certainly know where I've been in my life. Now you can start coming in a little bit and sort of get out of the Tasman. I think now you need to. Oh yeah, no, that's right.
I think I went back. Oh no, I'm below New Zealand.
Just be pretty formidable sailing territory down there.
Yeah, it'd be terrible.
So now you're in Tassie, I reckon. Let's go.
Which part of the dot? I'm in the water. That's really clever.
It's the very bottom of the dot.
It's clearly not very accurate. Oh, there you are.
The dot is not accurate.
There you go. Let's get us at least somewhere near
the
Melbourne.
very bottom of the dot, Hayley.
Is where it will pinpoint you. There you go.
And now bring it out a little bit.
Oh my goodness, I'm nearly where I am, to be honest. I'm just past there. Oh my goodness, too smart. I'm right there.
There you go.
But now I'm going to be here.
Yeah, just put it as Melbourne, you're right.
That's right.
Or something like that. Yeah, Pran's there you go. Pran. Sorry, I never said it right.
Where are you from? You just gave it away.
Oh, I'm from Perth and Fremantle originally.
Oh, no wonder you don't know what Pran is.
Exactly. I'm not much chop. But I'm living in Footscray, so I probably have the same. I would have said it the same way if I came from Footscray or from Fremantle, I reckon.
Okay, well, that's something we've achieved there.
That's good. We like to achieve something. So let's go. The other thing I just want to do before we leave here, I just want to go. Can I get you up the top where it says facebook.com just to do a / so click into the URL area and get rid of that Hana Intimates and also get everything after. Yeah, that's it. And just do ads. ADS.
Sorry.
Yeah, right.
Sorry, what was that?
Ads, as in ADS, / manager. Just want to see if you can get to it this way. And then go enter. Looking good.
So why does it say debt? It just always has to have me, does it?
No, that's what we're going to change a little bit. But do these look familiar? Is this what you've normally been looking at? So on the top right, instead of going this month, make it lifetime, where it says this month Oct 1 2020. On the top, on the right hand side, it's got a drop down. Instead of doing that, just go lifetime. See how that's set there. Okay. So is that what you've been currently using or not?
Well, this is where the confusion is.
Well,
I get really upset when it says Det Hannigan posted the ad.
Okay, so only you can see that, just so you know. It's attribution. No one else can see that. But just turn these off because they're old, right? So just turn those little blue dots, just turn them both off, those ads. Yep. And off, and it'll probably ask you whether you want to publish, but that looks like it's doing the right things.
Is that off, that one?
Yeah. And then, so that's only 3 in a lifetime. So I reckon you've probably more often than not used the other one. So see where you got the drop down where it does say Det Hannigan. Let's up the top right.
So are they off now?
Yeah, they're all off. And they had all completed anyway. So, but click there, yep. And then you got 2 ad. You got there, and then you got the one below, Hana Intimates. That's the one, right?
Let me just check my book where I wrote a whole lot of stuff last week. The 1335. Gee, I didn't even count that one. And the other one is the one I used last.
that's the one you should be using is Hana Intimates. Yep.
Yeah.
So if you click on that one.
Can I just write down the
Oh,
top
yes.
one so I don't use it again?
And then we're going to get you to copy and paste the URL because it'll be the same number. And we're going to name it properly because see how it's just been named the number.
Yeah.
But this is good for us, Hayley, because this would suggest that we're not going to get any sort of business manager complications, despite it having a business manager. So I think that is to say. So what we'll do here, okay, well, that's never a good sign. Account error may mean you've got some money outstanding on this, right? So just so you know, that's usually the reason for account error. You've got lifetime going there. 48 campaigns. What's the quick way, Hayley, to turn them all off? I think we can go
top.
If you go that one there, yeah, maybe, and then go off. Yeah, let's see what that does. Turn off. Yep. Publish. All right. Sometimes if there is account error, it may not even let you do this, but it's looking okay at the minute.
Yeah, it was when you overspend the money that you.
Yeah, exactly. There could be reasons for that.
Which I don't mind that it goes to error because otherwise I could spend anything because I'm not sure what I'm doing.
Yeah, Hayley's going to make sure you don't do that in future.
Don't worry.
I've done it, to be honest. Facebook is a little bit evil, so sometimes it's not as bad at the moment. It used to default very high, right? So you would default at $30 a day minimum. So at times, I did it the other day where I went to do just a small business network, and it was supposed to be $5 a day, $30 lifetime, and it went defaulted to $30 a day. Fortunately, it only ran for 2 days before we realised, and that was and so.
Yeah, exactly. But also the thing is, I believe if you say $15 a day, it can spend 20 on one day and 20 the next day and 5 the last day.
There's like a setting.
Yeah, it shouldn't, but yeah, right. It can. Depends on how. Yeah, we'll make sure that we know it on a daily from now. So you can probably off-click them now at the top underneath create. Just click that, and so we've tidied that up. So turn them all off. I think
under the box.
Yeah, just click on the little box. Yep, underneath.
Sorry. Click where?
So exit that. Just that little tick box.
That one.
Yeah, that little tick box.
Yep. And now let's go to the 9 dots underneath the house on the top left-hand side. You just go into billing, Hayley. So if you go now into billing there.
Yeah.
So now
what is that one?
Now not having, you don't want to have debt, you want to have the other one. So drop down box again. So up the top
So
left.
see this transaction ID thing?
Yeah.
That's for every different ad, is it?
Yeah, so that's the invoice for that last ad that you ran for $8.
Okay. Right. So up here.
Yeah.
You want
You
that
go to the
go
other one.
And go here and go here. And that's another new one.
That's the one. No, that's the same one.
No, that's the same one.
Yeah, that's the same one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's still gone back to the other one. Still gone back to the other one again. Yeah, so go here again.
No, it's the right one. Look at the number next to the name. 657731.
Oh yeah. So let's just click on the payment settings on the right hand side. So it's thrown us into business.facebook now, which is maybe slightly different. I don't know. Let's just for now, can I get you to copy that URL up the top so we know that we are where we want to be? So just business.facebook.com and I'll get you to copy and paste. You can do the whole lot, just copy it into Basecamp for us.
Jesus. Right.
Yeah, yep, that's all good. we don't probably, just so you know, we don't need anything just in this one. You can tidy it up for us here. See how it's got that 65773175 and then it's got 4 and then the ampersand and? You can get rid of the ampersand and everything else after the 4.
After that 4?
Yeah, that's it. So get rid of that. So
I
that's
have Bella's calling.
okay. Well, you're unattainable at the moment, so
Yeah.
just send him a message to say I'm in a setup.
Do you want
meeting.
that off or not?
Yeah, get rid of that. Yep, you can get rid of that. Yep. And then let's go. So that's basically your business ads account. So let's go back to the suitcase, which is next to Instagram. Yep. Click on that again, and then we'll go this time. I scroll down a little bit. Let's go to the bottom. Let's see what we can see here, so we know what we've got. So that all looks good. It's using your PayPal. That's all fine. And now we just go to the settings. Well, actually, what do you reckon, Hayley? Go to the settings on the left where the little wheel is above the notification on the left-hand side column.
So can you just confirm, Steve?
Yeah.
Every ad is now turned off and done.
Correct. That's
money won't keep spending.
No, that's right. So but that's why you've got an error at the moment. You owe $114.60, and so that's why.
But don't they just take it themselves, or do I have to pay it?
Well, we'll have to work that out. But I have a feeling the reason that error would be coming up at the moment is because you owe that amount, and for some reason it wasn't able to transact it. So I think that's probably a low upper limit on a spend, Bernadette. Just so you know.
I think what's happened is you've put $200 into the account. So that's how much she spent, that $86.40 or whatever it was.
Yeah.
Now it's got $114.60 left.
Yeah.
I don't understand. Can you just
on the debiting system?
Sorry.
Your ad credit is applied. Yeah, so I think we're okay for now. Let's work out we've got a problem later. So I think at the moment ads are off, but I don't think they were able to apply it because there was we'll work out what the problem was later. I think if you go underneath the world, there's another little wheel. So on the left-hand side, you're in the card details at the moment. If you go to the little settings underneath that's name templates. Just go back to ad accounts. See on above the flag, I think it is.
Yeah.
Can't see a flag.
Oh, sorry, on the left-hand side. Yeah, and then it's got ad accounts. Just click on that ad accounts again. And here, this is what we want to see. Yep. So we're calling that. So ad account name. This is what we want to call it. Ad account name should be Hana Intimates, not that number.
Here.
Yeah.
Oh.
You actually just know you're on US currency and US time. But if we go and change it, the problem is it'll want you to delete the account. I don't want to delete it. So I think we just leave it.
That's all right. That's just payment currency, yeah?
Yeah, that's right. So it's all okay. We'll just leave it for what it is. Yep. Is the business name White Gallery? Is that that's a holding company or something?
Business is the proprietary limited and the trading name is Hana.
Yeah, so maybe put in brackets, well, maybe just copy and paste Hana Intimates before White Galleries, because I think it's the business name that shows up in our accounts when we're looking at it. So, trading ads.
Yeah. So the reason I did that is because people were getting invoices, and I don't know if it matters for Facebook, but people were getting invoices from White Gallery because it's the proprietary limited.
Yeah.
Being worried about Hana, so I have to have White Gallery trading as Hana.
Trading as works.
But the business name is actually Hana, and the company name is.
Oh, okay. So maybe just in front of, maybe just after White Gallery, just put in, as you said, what you were going to do is just do T as, and that's all good. It looks like the other stuff down below is probably okay. So if you scroll down a little bit further in this part.
So sorry, this number up here, what's that number?
That's your business account number. So we've got that. Yeah. So that's what we link. So it's that's owned by. Yeah. Again.
That's like your profile number.
That's the business account detail, right? So basically,
so there's a business account number, and then there's an ad account number.
Correct. That's right.
This is why I hate it.
And then there's a page account number. right?
But that's outrageous. Like, I can't understand there would be a valid reason for
Yeah,
all of the.
well, to be honest, this page number that you've got is an added bit of complexity that someone's added at some point. I don't know how it's been added, but
Oh,
when people choose to all of a sudden manage under a business, that's why you've got those two things. That's why you have a business number, you have a page number, and you have an ad ID account number. So,
oh,
so yeah, so just scroll down. I'm sure you've got your ABN in here.
yeah, I have.
And maybe just save those changes, see how we've done those there. So let's save those. And then let's keep going down. I think you should be able to add, Hannah, I go open business settings. So this is where, as I said, you're going to have to, you must already be on it. But I think you're going to need to add Hayley and myself on it as well. Yep. So if you go now on the right-hand side, you go add people. Yep. And if you, well, actually, because maybe we need to add us to the page, we need to add us to the company first. So just close that down and go to users up the top. And then go people. And now if you do, where's people? Okay, filter name. So put in add Steve. You know what? It's actually, why is it not bringing me up there? So no, that won't work. You'll have to do, just go cancel.
What?
So here, what you need to do in this part, it's actually marketer at.
I don't know what you're
So if
saying.
you see how it's got add filter by name or ID or email, so you just need to do marketer at diffysocial.com.au. And go add. And then now you're going to go click on admin access down below. Actually, yeah, employee access, yeah, admin access. Oh no, now it looks like, in fact, this is now wanting you to do it again. You want to invite people. So write marketer at diffysocial.com.au. .au, and then do a comma, and you can do Hayley. We can do us both at the same time then. So then Hayley at. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, and then go click on that one, and now you're going to go next on the right hand.
Did you want one?
Oh no, marketer at is Stephen.
Oh,
That's
okay.
the email. That's the
Oh,
email I use for
I
Stephen.
hate that.
Whoops.
Stupid.
If you do Hayley first and then do that, you'll be able to get it, I reckon. So just close there. Hey. Just when you want a shortcut.
Yeah, I'm getting a bit sick of it.
I know, we're just about ready. We really should have a break in a sec, so let's do that.
Yeah.
We've crossed over into, usually we don't do the ads first, but it's just because of this business manager I wanted to do it so that we can get that done. It's a good job, to be honest. So yeah, next. And you scroll down, see how it's, yeah, scroll down there and manage page, click down the bottom, it says manage page, that one, yeah.
You've turned that off. Okay.
Oh, where is our names though? Yeah. Oh no, so sorry, go to pages. Oh yeah, so you need to click on Hana Intimates as well, the dot, see where it says Hana, it's got name, yep. And there you got it, yeah. Now you go invite. So down the bottom, scroll down. So essentially, this is what I was saying before. We need to actually be doing it as Hana Intimates, not as
Do you
Steve.
still want manage page?
Yeah,
Check?
yeah, because I think we need that, because that way it's the same page that's associated with the ad. So you go done, right? You also gave them access to one account or tool. So just go done. And now when you go to try and do us on the ad accounts, we should be able to just be added. So we're pending. So we should get emails, Hayley.
Yeah.
Check your email. Where are we? Okay, yep.
Yeah, I think I'm in.
Okay.
Does yours say you need permission? You don't have permission to access any ad accounts for Hana Internets?
Yeah, that's why we need to just add update it to that next.
I'm not sure what we're doing.
It's okay. You're just holding while I just make sure I can access the invite you've just sent me. So I'm just doing that on Facebook from the email. Yep, and that's loading me into there. So that's worked, and it sounds like Hayley, you've got to where you need to get to for now. Mine's just loading. So now we'll go back to your one, Bernadette. In a second, it's still loading, but it looks like it's doing the right thing. So it tells me 8.6 is the end. If you refresh that now, you should see that we're no longer pending. So yep. And now if you go to add accounts under pages on the left-hand side. All right, yeah, the add accounts underneath. And then this is the one. So now you'll be able to go add in the next to ID, asset, that sort of thing, or even add people. There's probably a couple of ways you can do it. Oh, no, sorry, that's add an ad account. That's not what we want to do. It's in the middle box. See how it's got add people on the, that's the one. Now you should be able to find, yeah, so if you click on Hayley and Steve, and then you go manage ad account, and then you go assign. That's it. Now we're all good.
So do you manage ad accounts, but you don't get to review the reports? Or do you get all those
Oh,
things?
we do the reports. No, that's part of our reporting is we look at what they're delivering on. So that's the whole idea is, yeah, so that basically we have insights then to the reach and the engagement as well as the pixel. So I reckon we've done pretty good. And so that people don't fade, why don't we, do you want to take a break now?
Yeah.
Sound good? So
Yes.
let's are you happy if let's take a reasonable break? So let's just come back at 1 o'clock. How's that sound?
24 minutes.
Is that going to do you? Is that enough time to get warm?
Yeah. We're going to run around the block, the dog and I.